you know, he definitely spent a lot of effort as well to accommodate these tournaments. So like all this, like it's been a lot of pain as well for everyone to bear with the changes. But I think right now this is like more civilized.
Yep. Starting to work. Definitely shout out to him.
Alright, so let's have a look. Let's search for Russia here first. We see only 4 players for now.
Ah, there we go.
That's a bit weird. Well, there is Egypt. There is Mapuche close to Egypt. Persia near Egypt. That's... I mean, Egypt has a really good land here. Let's have a look. Let's just try to find all the players. Phoenicia with good land with lots of islands around. Let's see, does he have a good campus spot in his capital? I guess he does here, but it's still not going to be a +3.
Well, yeah, but he definitely doesn't know that that's a decent campus yet. Because he can't
Definitely.
see the
He does
right?
have Chocolate Hills.
Wait, oh.
Yeah.
So he can have...
Definitely probably not the first direction you would go with your scout.
Well, he already
Probably
moved the
send
warrior.
north and then send the scout to the right. So we'll definitely find it at some point.
I mean, actually, I think he's gonna find it because you usually wanna scout your coast as a naval seal.
Yeah, so we can see his
Yeah,
scout
yeah.
going this way and finding chocolate. Oh no. Well,
Yeah,
this
we
is...
didn't notice Russia.
Well, we just started discussing how great Chocolate Hills were for him. Then I realized, well, there's a lot of tundra, so let's find Russia, and he is right there. And he will find it first. He's not... this is an interesting development of events. I mean, his non-tundra tiles are so good. He didn't expand into any of the sheep.
Oh, the sheep would be so good to get that
Religious settlement, then
Probably.
settle one city on Chocolate Hills, and
Maybe
then
they will decide to buy him one of the sheep, next turn when they can afford it.
I mean, if he knew this was a horse, like he's settling here, well, I guess he doesn't even have a harbor there. Definitely. Oh, another wonder to the right. So let's have a look. So
Oh wow.
So we have Rome, we have Russia on the same team, close to Scythia. So Scythia is next to probably the worst opponent from the other team,
Yeah,
next
and
to Rome.
he's not even that close if you consider that the map overall is not that big. Like, it's like, what is it, 12, 13 tiles and not the easiest terrain. So...
Well, he did send his warrior south first, so this is an interesting thing. So he will miss out on this amazing settle up there. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's an awkward settle.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It's an amazing settle, but it's a bit awkward. You have to kill the bananas.
If you look to the bottom left of CivFr capital, like with
this
the
is
two forests and the sheep, that's also a decent settle. Forward, of course, towards Rome, but that's if he finds that first, that might be what he decides to go for.
So yeah, definitely we're gonna see a lot of sparks. Like this river has been placed equidistant from both players. To like Rome towards an opening like place to fight on the coast as well. Could this backfire? Well, England is right here. Like England, England on an island. Wow. What a game. What a game. He has a good campus spot once he chops the stone. He doesn't have 2/2s, but I think next turn we will see a 2/3 purchase for him. He does get to work T for one turn.
Can you show England in comparison to Dido?
So we see England with the island spawn, and then we see Dido not so far away. Dido that is next to Russia and is going to have to deal with Russian horses, maybe even general with...
Yeah, also a challenge for the Dido player here will definitely be that he doesn't know where England will be coming from. He will find him with his boats at some point, probably, going along the coast of the islands, but initially he doesn't know like what to expect.
But have a
Versus
look.
the England player will really soon know where Dido is, so he can start going that direction.
Exactly. And he can go with the galleys as well. Like, have a look. This is all connected. Like, even before Caravoltec, before what is it, exploration, cartography.
Yeah.
So before cartography,
Cartography.
they would have met. So England would know where to go. And I mean, he has Rome as well on the coast. Like, he will be able to trade with Rome at some point. And he
Yeah,
has
it's gonna be pretty
all
nice.
this land for himself. I think so far it looks quite biased towards
Philyboys,
team,
yeah.
yeah, Philyboys, especially with
I agree.
Persia, next to Egypt.
Yeah.
Sure, Mapuche
Amazing
is
settle
here.
too.
Yeah, he planted
Persia.
on what is this citrus. So yeah, he has a citrus plant with 2-3-2 tiles, with infinite 2-2 tiles. Just amazing. Like, this is a +3 campus here as well.
Yeah,
He did go away from the iron, but he still has one iron there, and he can settle another city there. One thing
so he
though,
spawned to the left, or where did he spawn?
He spawned on coast on the 2-1 hill.
yeah,
Okay.
I would presume, given where warrior is, he didn't spawn here. So yeah, he spawned on the coast.
Yeah, I
definitely
remember.
a big fan of moving there. Like, that's not even a question. Moving onto the 4 food tiles.
Definitely
good.
not. Huge.
Amazing boost in the early game.
Look what we have here.
Also interesting, Les just playing Egypt. He's definitely a really good sim player, but definitely not someone who likes to war. Compared to Red Phoenix, who definitely likes the war and also the early war. So if Red Phoenix will get a general, and I assume Egypt won't get one, this could get a little bit ugly, maybe.
We also see Matterhorn in a very peculiar
have a look
situation.
at this. Have a look
Yeah.
at this. If we have Mapuche settle a city here, which I think he will find with the scout.
That's a good matter.
He has exactly. He has a highway to Persia through the south. One disadvantage though is his spawn is relatively mediocre compared to Persia's. Like, Egypt as well has an okay spawn.
I mean, his capital,
but are we going to see? He's gone mining.
Surroundings are really nice.
So Egypt going for mining here, not even trying to discover horses. And he has 3. If he settles another city there, which I think is his best location, he will have 2 more horses. One thing about Raqqa is it's extremely defensive. So this is extremely defensive line, like with this river. But I think he has to move south. I think we will see a 2v1 on Persia here, and then that's like a worst case scenario. Like, you have Persia, which is definitely able to 2v1, even against Mapuche.
I mean, so far, I think it's definitely lining up to be an interesting situation on land, where there's a lot of interesting fights that are gonna break out. But on naval, I definitely see Philyboys being favored by this map.
I think if the French might just lose on spawn, if they don't remap here.
It's very hard to.
Can one of you guys pause the game? We're stuck here.
I paused the game.
We lost the interface completely on all of us.
I myself only see 4 players in the interface.
You might need to rejoin.
Yeah, you should also ask the players to rename their capitals. That's a good point.
Yeah, given that we cannot see everyone, that should definitely. People disconnecting and reconnecting. Okay. I guess as we put some good words towards the mod, I guess there's still more work that needs to be put in. So we did say I think England should get the 2-3 deer tile. They should be the first goal disband as a team. I will ask them to rename capitals when everyone's in.
Yeah, maybe actually wait on it so that we ask on them only once if they're not gonna remap.
No, we can ask them and remind them every time.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Russia decided
Oh yeah,
to go for an early Temple of Artemis here.
they're
So
telling from the
let's
chat to check England continents. Definitely, we forgot to do that.
we will check. Wait one second now. Can we check what Russia is? Oh wow. Well, there goes my interface as well.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
wow.
Some there is some background noise. Some
Yeah, I meant to tell you guys I
lively,
might have to step out.
some
If it doesn't
lively
stop.
Italian talk. So there is definitely some technical issues here. Should I just rejoin myself as well? Let me go tell them. Hey guys, I also lost the interface, so I will have to rejoin. So just tell me when I can rejoin. Someone else take the pause. Lesh, do you have the pause?
Yeah.
Okay, I will rejoin.
Mm.
I clicked on one of you guys to see your perspective, and I lost everything.
Yeah. Je sens que en
Ah,
fait,
ce bug, il est pas.
Alright, so technicalities on every step, technical issues. That's not it. Alright, so we definitely need to see what Russia is stacking in that case to see if he's going for Temple of Artemis or if he's going to uncover. Maybe he'll just uncover horses, you know, also he has 3 sheep tiles that
maybe
he can
he
improve.
just goes holy side regardless of his spawn.
It depends. It doesn't seem like he has so much tundra, and he might just decide to go for a religious settlement here. But
I mean, a lot of players like fall into patterns. This is definitely what separates good players from the best, like where the best can realize like or like go from game to game, don't fall into the same pattern, decide what's the best. Like I think the best choice here would be for Russia not to go for an early holy site, but rather to go for Temple of Artemis or like horses first, just because it doesn't have an amazing adjacency for holy site.
alright, so now we can see everyone. So we see propaganda going for astrology regardless.
Yeah.
Think it's a mistake. I mean, where are you placing your holy site here? He doesn't have. This is a +1 holy site. This is. I mean, he has to get mining here. He has. Where is he
I mean,
placing
it's a
his holy
+3
site?
holy site if he puts it in the third wing with the Tundra Pantheon, and like that's not amazing. You could
No, where
definitely
is it +3? This is a
in the third
+2.
wing if you put it right off the sheep.
No, this is a +2. These are flat tiles.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
So he at best has a +2 holy site with the commitment from the Pantheon.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I mean, sure. Oh wow, there is already some raging storm down here, but definitely, I think it's an inferior play to go to rush holy sites here.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
agree.
Not entirely sure he's played Russia after the changes. Is he aware? I am not sure. I haven't seen him
I
play
mean,
Russia.
I know why people would do this, but
Because okay, so for example, this would be with the old rules, with the old bonuses. This would be a like placing Lavra here would be +5, and that's perfectly fine. But
yeah.
does he
But
know?
even then, like, how much other options for Tundra settles do you really have? Like, this is not a game where you would want to settle Tundra. This is a game where you just want to settle the land profit of grabbing
Yeah,
extra
this.
tiles.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the game where you use all the other Russia advantages. So like land grab, just the fact that you can settle Tundra on its own, like it's just plain plains for you. So you have all this
Well, someone in your
uncontested land.
chat mentioned Sacred Path as a possibility for Russia. I can definitely see that more than I can see.
So this is a +4. Oh, you think he will rush? Phew.
I mean, that would make more sense than the
Tundra
Pantheon would.
Pantheon, but he
But
has 2 +4 holy sites here.
still questionable.
I did play Russia with the Sacred Path. It's definitely a lot slower. Monumentality has been nerfed, so unless you have crazy amount of land where you have lots of forests, he does seem to have forest. But like for example here, he has to kill the wheat. He has to kill the wheat to get his +4 holy site.
Yeah. I think his best settles are also on the luxury to the top left is decent, and then the wonders obviously.
Okay,
really
so
good.
this is a +5 for example. Then he has already found the wonder. Dido has yet to find the wonder. Now let's have a look. I mean, continent wise, England has Asia, Oceania, and he has. Wow,
It's
wait. This is
beautiful.
really interesting. So how the continent of Asia goes like on both sides of England, you have this like the same continent. So
But
Asia,
definitely at
huge.
least 2 other continents he can settle pretty
Well,
effortlessly.
yeah, he can settle Australia, Asia, Oceania, and like even here by Persia. Like he has amazing land. So if Russia manages, so Russia going for 2 scouts, probably. I hope into settler. I hope he doesn't go Lavra first.
Yep. Little bit of a saving grace for that, though, we can say. It's the early kill on the CS. He seems to have a pretty...
Antananarivo, yeah, definitely with his ships. So what is he doing? So getting shipbuilding. But let's have a look. They already met here. So Scythia has already met Rome. He's already aware. He's close. Now the race begins. Let's have a look.
Let's see when they get their settlers
They
out.
get their settlers at the same time. So who gets? So Rome takes 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to settle, whereas he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 extra turn. I mean, and the thing is, like Rome settle here is like it's not even good. It doesn't have a 2-2 tile anywhere. It has a single 1-3. I mean, it's the same on the other side for Scythia, but here he can settle a really good city, and I think he's closer. He's definitely closer to the side.
I like the Scythia settle between the 2-2 tiles.
Hey, Bis.
Sorry guys, hello, yeah, sorry for bothering you. Just one thing, be careful of not using the spec mod to click on units and try and move them and everything, even if it's a misclick, because it kind of impact pairs.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm aware of this from the previous game. Alright, thank you, Bis.
Yeah. Have fun, guys.
Thank you, man. You too.
Thank you. Yeah, Scythia could also go for that 2-3 deal setter. I mean 2-3 camp settle.
Yeah, he could always. He has 2 good expansions towards Rome, whereas Rome is like has best expansion maybe to the right here. I mean, this is where he will definitely settle. Like, if the conflict doesn't just peak and they rail war each other. But I think for French team, Irelling Tordred, which is probably the best player on the other team, is a really good option. Is a really good choice, and he does have better spawn than Rome.
Yeah, but he didn't scout north at all yet. So He will definitely opt for settle towards.
But he doesn't need
Rome
to
here.
settle north. Yeah, he has Mapuche to his north, and Mapuche's just found Matterhorn. Beautiful. I think we just
Yeah, so
have
you
to
can go
look.
for that settle first, which is really big here. That's a
Yeah.
really strong settle on Matterhorn. Also, let's see where Persia's scouting towards.
So
I don't think he found the
Persia
double
has
down
not. Yeah,
here
no,
yet.
he hasn't found, but I think they are able to detect loyalty. So they can definitely see some loyalty here. Probably not from Mapuche. Maybe even from Mapuche on this tile. I'm not sure. But yet I think like they will already know. So Red Phoenix, I think he's located his forward settle here. Okay, now we are
I mean,
looking
if one of
for.
his teammates found horses, he knows there's a horse as well. Also, now the players need to discuss if they want remaps. So we will have a decision here pretty soon. So let's look at the Russia spawn maybe. See if he decided to buy some of those Tundra tiles to get the faith.
So he definitely got the 2 sheep tiles. Not sure whether he bought them or not.
I think he bought one and grew into the other one probably.
Probably
Yeah.
8 turns. It has to be something like that. Now he gets faith. Mapuche with 3 we cannot see Philyboys. But I think given that what's it called? Mapuche just found Matterhorn, I think he is not willing to remap here. Like, do they want, like, this is the best situation for Scythia to go without Tordred. They do see Russia with the Chocolate Hills though, and like I think this will be the main reason if they decide for a remap is, you're next to Russia, we have no idea where England is. Like
He knows he can't really get north.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
knows he can't get north. He does have islands, but where is England? Do they see England on a complete free sim? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely no one got like an unplayable spawn or super awful. But
They
you
w-
could still decide to remap.
Yeah,
for
they would
tactical
have
reasons.
to decide. They would have to think like that. But where is England? Can they tell where is England?
We just got confirmation, no remap.
No remap, so and I think a bit unfortunate for Dido here. He will struggle a lot to survive this game, I think.
Yeah, overall, still a really interesting map. But yeah, if England plays this well, definitely a big advantage for the Phillyboys.
So not all resources work. This is an issue with the spectator mod, so we know like these are horses. If I go into mod, let's see, has Scythia attacked horses? Yeah, so Scythia attacked horses, but we cannot see. Oh, we can see them now. I think when the turn transitions. Oh well, we can see.
Ask them to rename their capitals now.
Okay, we can see this horse, but we cannot see these two. Guys, please rename your capitals.
Also, Dido got religious settlements here, by the way.
So Dido did start with dyes, and I think Russia was never interested in that. He's interested in Sacred Path here, from what we
How much
believe.
faith does he have? He doesn't even have enough faith yet, which means
7. He didn't
probably.
get the sheep. Really unfortunate that he had 3 sheep 2 tiles away, and the city decided to grow into the fish and cotton.
Well, where's Dido going with that settler? That's definitely an interesting question here.
So he's definitely going towards Russia, and I think he will get to this wonder before him. 1, 2, 3.
Did he see the Russian warrior?
4. Yeah, they definitely met already.
Well, then he's got to be careful here.
He does. Russia has 2 units here. I think we will see some early sparks here. Maybe have some archers and horses. Definitely people going for general here. Persia and
Propaganda also switched to animal husbandry. Probably finished astrology though.
So propaganda. Yeah, so we will definitely see him go archers and horses here. But can he get in time to Chocolate Hills? So he moved. Where does he settle? So he can settle in 4 turns, whereas Dystoria can settle in 5. I mean, Russia can also settle here and only grab 2 tiles, whereas Dystoria can settle here. But it's so suboptimal settling here. You do not have a harbor.
Yep.
It's really
So-
awkward for both sides. So Russia's best settle is here, and if he can get there, it's really good.
Yeah, that's what the settle I was thinking about as well.
I think this is bad for Daido. This warrior will stop the settler moving this way. He thought he would send his scout to protect the Russia, to go fight Russia, but Russia has bought a scout.
So Russia could even
I
opt
mean
for
the
something-
looks. Yes, sorry guys. The looks Philippes on Daido.
Could go for something like fertility rights here, maybe on Russia as well. But from his holy site placement, it's
Yeah.
probably going to be Sacred Path.
Yeah, Sacred Path. He's playing Faith Russia for sure.
Probably gonna secure also Defender of the Faith.
Where did he move his warrior up?
Yes, he just moved it up. Indeed.
Does he not know where Daido is?
Well, he must know from loyalty.
Yeah, he can
should
see
have
the
seen
border.
He got religious settlements.
I think a bit of a misplay here, not going towards Daido to block this. Like, especially given that he already has his scout. The Lux can still move his settler onto the 1-2 and not get punished by it yet.
Can we look at Antananarivo for a second here? Definitely looks like a nice kill for Daido here, which he could do really early. In addition to also getting religious settlements, if he manages to get that settled down. And
Yeah,
like
he
he's
could
making another
out
settler, he
sim
could
Russia
have
here.
4 cities very, very fast, yeah.
He could out sim Russia here, especially because Russia's going religion, does not have a good campus. And let's have a look. A bit of bully towards Tordred here, but both players deciding to back settle. This is really interesting. I mean, Syria having an amazing settle up there. Like, they don't like. This is, for example, losing your second city is huge, is devastating, and neither of them are willing to lose it. So very low risk settles here.
I think he went for the horses, if I'm not mistaken.
So this is, yeah, these are the horses. So he has horses here. He doesn't see, but he has 3 iron here. So probably at the point, let's see. Persia getting bronze in 4. Wow. Yeah, it's that extra population. It's just crazy. So in 6 turns, we will have on maybe 5 to 6 turns on French team, we will have bronze working. And if he tells him in time, look, you have 3 iron down there, I think this is definitely where he will settle.
Interesting to note that Lash is rushing for wheel here for his unique unit.
Exactly, he started with
Not
mining.
interested in bronze working.
But we do see Red Phoenix going for a safe settle here. Really interesting. We see Lej as well planting on the other side, like not
Probably
the side.
on that across the river there.
Do you think so?
Where else would he go here?
Well, he kills a nice like a nice city where the horses are. Does he have horses himself?
I mean, Egypt
No,
actually
just
probably the weakest one in this game.
Well, not really. He can upgrade this copper to get his mining wheel boost. Like this is really good for Egypt. I mean, okay, this is for.
Also
no.
important to note, Egypt already picked up the Pantheon.
Yeah, I was about to say this looks a bit odd. Then I realized he has this Pantheon already, so he has the 2/2s he needs. Like these as well will be decent tiles. will be 3-1 tiles when he researches horses.
Let's look at Dido here. What happened to the settler? Yeah, that's a good point.
So I think, yeah, he will shift enter here. Let's have a look. What is Russia
Oh,
doing?
okay, yeah. Wow. Risky business. So Propagandi's warriors hurt, so that probably means he tried to take the settler, but
He upgraded the
Ulysse managed
scout.
to move the
No,
scout in
yeah,
the
he
way?
upgraded the
Yeah.
scout.
Yep.
So we saw some action. Oh, we saw the Lux warrior already damaged, but I think it's because he is already at war with Antananarivo. We will check that in a second. Definitely moving his settler up. Complete garbage land though. I think he should maybe consider planting inland as well. Yeah, so shift enter. Ooh, why would he risk this? Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh,
So
it's greedy for the one to settle. Maybe just settling in place was better though.
alright, so I think Russia here, yeah, he rushed this location, and I think Russia just
I mean, now depends a lot on how well they can
accumulate, so they both have to move and plant.
Will the settler get zone of control though?
No,
don't
so
think he
basic
can.
escorted. He has
so
to move in
basically,
with
yeah,
the
the
level
Lux,
2
what the
scout.
Lux has to do is he has to select the scout, lock in, quickly move the 2 units, press settler, and then press B, and then the problem is he can do all of this, but he's not gonna get any chocolate hill tiles because Russia would just
Yeah, the
take all
likelihood
of
that
them.
Dido gets kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
fucked is
right.
pretty high.
With the extra tile growth from Russia, he
Oh,
would probably
yeah.
So-
Russia's
Grab
little
them.
fast here. Dido gets
Russia
so
doesn't
fucked.
even need to spend any gold. So
Yeah.
there we go. Let's just see. I mean, this is a huge moment now. So Lavra already completed 1 faith per turn. Oh, this is so huge now.
Definitely, probably would have better to just settle in place this turn for the
There we go.
Dido.
There we go. And he moved the settler in
Yeah,
poorly.
wow. That really hurts, going all that way, definitely neglecting a lot of the power you initially hoped to get from that villager settlement.
Yeah.
Yeah, died in a really rough spot.
They
No,
didn't know. They have good spawn on the Storia here. They have decent spawn on Egypt. You know, they have Scythia next to Rome, and Dido is the one getting destroyed here, really, with the spawn. Like, just complete garbage. Look at this. Just a garbage spawn.
But then again, I think it's pretty risky not remapping for Dido, knowing that sea battle is so important in this map.
Exactly, and they don't know where England is, and England is living a dream. Living the dream on an island. Like even if England has a slow start, which it doesn't. It has, both of the cities have a campus, good campus tile. It's just amazing for England here. Almog the Great. He will be able to settle these little islands around. Like he still has a good settle up there. A decent settles along the coast here. I think this is a reef.
Oh,
as
you
well.
see that? That's Auckland as well. Look at that.
Oh, you saw
Above.
Auckland. Yeah, there is Auckland as well that he will meet. A whole continent here, unsettled by anyone.
Yeah.
This
Not
is
to
huge.
mention that
What the?
they
Like-
know
That's
where
almost
all the
half
other
of the
players
map.
are.
With Giant's Causeway as well. Yeah, they know where they're all. They know where Dido is. They
So, yeah.
know where
Almog knows he's freezing. Yeah.
So the question is, do they know where Mapuche is? Let's just check. Are they aware of Mapuche? So they did see this unit, so they are aware that Mapuche is close by. I think.
Also Persia on really high poppy, obviously, from settling that for food, and double 3 to banana.
Yeah, this
That
is
also really
you,
helps
he puts
in
Moksha in
securing the
here, he
general.
will be first one to get oligarchy for sure. Really defensive settles by Egypt here. Where is that settler going?
Maybe between the volcanoes. I don't think he has. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah,
never
he
mind.
blocked this. Like, is it possible that he's planning to settle all the way there?
I mean, that seems kind of insane without even escorting it at all.
I think he might go coastal, knowing that Dido is on the same coast.
Yes, but it would be a complete misplay. Like knowing that England is somewhere out there frees him. Like we can see where it is, but you still have the question: where is England? And one thing I think that that Jack would like classify as a mistake here is Russia not buying this tile for an encampment. Like if
So
Russia
we
bought
talked
this
about-
tile, I think, and placed an encampment down with the city walls, this city is dead like 9 out of 10 times.
So guys, we talked about how Phillyboys is favored here. What steps do you think the French team could take where they that would allow them to get an advantage here or come back from this?
So
Or
I had a
would
look
have to
at
go right
Persia.
for
I had a
them?
look at Persia. So Persia and Red Phoenix, he decided to play this completely safe. I think he will just go 3 cities, immortals everywhere, and pressure both like defend versus Mapuche, and just try to Irel Egypt here. Ireling Egypt, making Mapuche like even though Mapuche has good land, but what can they do here? Like they have to fight Rome. Scythia has to Irel Rome. Dido here dies eventually, and England is just on 1 million cities. Like this is all up to Almog to carry. So their
So I
best.
don't think Rome is going for a general, or is he? Can we see
So
if we
Rome
put an
going for an
encampment
encampment. We saw Mapuche getting encampment.
Okay.
Persia getting an encampment, and I think. Do we see Scythia going for an encampment though? He doesn't. I
I mean,
think
he
he
doesn't need
doesn't.
one to play defensive, but definitely his
I
team
don't
needs
think
to play
that's the
aggressive
point.
here.
I don't think that's the point of Syria here. We see this annoying Russian scout.
He might realize that he has way better land than Rome and just sim up and push
But
him
then he
later.
needs to backsaddle here. If he forward saddle that without general against general legions, that's still going down.
That's
Yeah,
exactly. This
because
is
it's
what
that's
I
really
mean.
helpful.
Oh, he did just drop down the encampment. 4 turns,
He
3
might-
turns for Rome. Rome will have a chop.
I think Rome and Persia get a general for sure here.
Rome,
Then
Persia, and then it's a question of Mapuche. And then if Mapuche does not get a general, he is not pressuring
I mean, the
Persia
terrain
here.
between Persia and Mapuche is extremely defensible. Lots of hills.
Well,
forests,
you say
jungles.
that, but Mapuche has Matterhorn. If he gets a general here,
That's
he will
true,
have
but-
+9 on his horses. +8. No, +8. No, yeah. What was I saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
+8.
think a decent option for Mapuche here would be to, if he needs to, skip this general to give the general to his teammate, and go for medieval general with his unique unit.
But you asked me what I think is the best scenario here for French to win is to kill Persia. And if Mapuche doesn't get the general, like how are they going to kill it? Like look at this city, unbeatable. If he places a line of immortals here, this is unbeatable. Like 1 tile choke.
Yeah, then you're
Like
not killing that city. You
like
can't even range detect that at all.
like his like if Mapuche makes like 10 of his Malone riders, and then Persia is still in golden age, which is really, I mean, he has a time frame of 5-6 turns, and this volcano explodes, you know, making this like costing 1 movement, and then somehow they manage to break all of this with him like with crossbows from Egypt, with Malans, with Matterhorn general. There is a chance they can kill. It's low. Red Phoenix also has to make a lot of misplays, I think.
Yeah, definitely very hard to push into that land.
Exactly, like really defensive here. Then I mean, if Scythia doesn't pressure Rome, I think Tordred will out-sim him eventually and have a look at this. Like Rome,
Yeah, but well,
Rome is settling.
Scythia got a lot of mountains versus Rome got none, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, looks like interesting situation developing over there where both
Yeah.
players are trying to forward settle.
I think Tordred will settle here, just to block him, to deny him the settle, because they are aware of the settler. Russia saw it. Tordred knows it's
Yeah.
coming.
He can settle next turn.
Exactly.
But
I
then
mean,
again, is his settle that great? He delays
It's
Persia,
not,
but Persia
it's
can
not.
just go for at the 2-2s. That's obviously gonna be a bit late, but it's definitely the far better settle. So like it's like an equal exchange, I guess.
So Tordred is not settling in place, it seems, or is he baiting? So he wasn't baiting.
I think
so,
it's just gonna settle there, yeah.
No, he's not. He would have settled this turn. I don't think he's making huge plays for him to move settler here and then settle. I think he wants to settle on this 1-2 and then have a 1-3 to work.
That's a bit weird because if Scythia
If
settles
Scythia
non-fresh
sees
next
this,
turn,
and he will see,
yeah.
like he can just settle here non-fresh.
Yeah, and
No,
Tordred is
he
gonna
moved
lose
it,
a
and
turn.
now Tordred can just settle this turn. He didn't want to play like a prick. He didn't want to wait until the end, and now Tordred is just gonna plant it. Yeah, there we go. He doesn't risk it. I mean, Syria can still go plant on fresh here. Still has nice furs, nice 1-3.
I mean, he can also in 3 turns settle below where the Russian scout is currently.
Yes, but would you settle here and just have 3 legions take over this area, cut off the city, and you lose it?
I also want to say that
what is the science of Scythia compared to Rome here?
So let's have a look. So Tordred has 7, Scythia has 5. I think Tordred will kill this city wherever he plants it. So
Yeah.
let's have a look.
I want to say we see such
3 turns to iron working. Scythia's going for horses here. I guess he could up.
Also, definitely it takes you a lot longer to get ones working into horses than to just.
Oh no, he loses the city. He loses
big
this.
problem.
Like we just have to look at the gold. Like, will they have gold? I think they will for two legions.
Yeah.
That's the thing about legions. You just need 2, and then you just keep chopping them. Like.
So we
Another
have
reason why the servers are
17 gold
powerful.
from Tordred, and then the rest have 20 combined.
Also,
So
considering his culture, you will probably have oligarchy like really soon here as well.
so 11 culture versus Scythia just with a huge disadvantage here. Yeah, Tordred settled what is this? Cotton. Yeah, so Tordred settled cotton. He has, I think, a trade route now. No, so he has 17 GPT. He has now with this Pantheon amazing production. Where is he getting 17? Oh yeah, he has a trade route going towards Russia. This is where the gold is coming from. And I think this city is gone. He cannot get a classical unit in time. Tordred gets a general thing next turn. So this is a bit buggy as well. But Tordred gets a general next turn. Persia gets one. Is he projecting? Yeah, he's gonna project.
I wanted to exactly say that the early growth from Persia really helped the Philyboys to get faster bronze working and faster encampments.
Definitely. Like Mapuche projecting. Scythia. Does Scythia get a general? Tordred gets one next turn actually. So Tordred gets one for sure. Persia gets one in 2 turns. So this is definitely a good call to do a 3rd project. Definitely a good call. Like I think 1 turn and he would miss it. And I think we will see 2 legions here just popping and destroying this city. Like with this Russian scout, he can easily put it under siege. And then I think he's debating, does he need the chop?
Well, this is where the French team needs to decide if they would rather have their general on Mapuche here or on Scythia. And this is a really tough choice, actually. Like, They both
but
kind of need it.
yes, but I think here Mapuche should get it for the following reason. Mapuche can do something against Persia, but Scythia will definitely, like, they have to assume that Scythia loses this city and just say goodbye to it.
Yeah, he should
But
just forfeit that
they're
city.
they're
and
both projecting.
defend.
This is huge. I mean, do they Rome just got the general, so Torges just chopped it.
Red gets the next turn, right?
Red gets it next turn, and they're both still projecting. I think this is either misplay or miscommunication here.
Yep. I would actually
have a look at
probably
this granary being put down. Like,
yeah,
unfortunately, but this
Bit of-
city is going down.
yeah, weird decisions here from Scythia.
And let's have a look. Political philosopher. They don't have the boost. Oh, interesting. They don't have the boost. And where is it?
But regardless, by the time he slams his legions, he
Three.
will
Yeah,
have it.
those he will have. So he just finished iron working, right? He can upgrade these.
And that also means he leaves it boosted for Persia as well, which is obviously really nice.
Exactly. Has Persia upgraded his iron? No, but he did plant city on iron. He does have some faith generation. He can see Matterhorn, so he is aware of Mapuche Matterhorn as well. He probably sees it on the scout. Oh, he does.
So Egypt building his unique unit from all the cities here. At the moment,
Yep.
already has 2. So we'll have at least 5 total here in a bit.
Alright, so we do see Dystoria stepping down, not going for the general. I think.
I think it's,
Yeah.
I do
I
have
think
to
it's the
agree
right
though.
play. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, he should just go. He has good mounts. He can get some campuses down, get his unique unit fast, and then maybe pick up a medieval general. That definitely really sucks putting in the production and then not ending up
So
getting
this
one.
legion can move, attack once, and then this archer has to back away.
Yeah.
It will be near a one shot. Oh, it's not. Alright. I mean, he is playing okay, but this warrior dies.
I don't like this.
This warrior dies next turn.
He should have kept the
another
warrior in the
legion.
city for city strength.
Oh, he moved and chopped. Alright, okay, I
Okay.
mean, this is going.
And another legion finishes in that city next turn as well.
in his capital. I think what he should do.
He should give this up.
He needs to. I mean, he's building a granary. He has given this up.
Yeah, what is really important now is that he gets a line of units to not let Rome invade his capital.
I am a bit paranoid that I have this unit selected. Can I deselect something else? I don't want to move something.
Obviously, a big advantage right now for the Phillyboy team. So something has to go really wrong for them here in order to. I mean, they're in the driver's seat right now, definitely.
Yeah, so we definitely see. I think we see Neapolis fall. Threes. Oh, what is this?
It's so oppressive Rome early game.
So
Not
3
only
turns
because
to
legions
iron
are
working. Like this, if this warrior dies, then they need to buy a warrior in Neapolis. They need to upgrade it, and I think we just see this warrior die. Yeah, we do see Tordred moving in, just slapping that. Is it oligarchy? Now he just attacks the city directly. And look at this huge. Oh no, he's killing it, and now he can.
Yeah, it's dead next turn.
And then the city dies.
He's killing the unit.
He's killed the
still
unit,
attack.
but he can attack it with this, and now the city's dead next turn.
How long for horses for Scythia here? This
No,
might get
he
really
was going.
problematic.
No, he was going for a swordsman in the end. So now the defense shifts.
Yeah, but when does he get it? Like, if he doesn't get
I
it in the
checked
next
it.
3 turns, he might completely die.
2 turns, I think. Yeah, 2 turns he gets to iron working, so he gets to move there and upgrade it.
Do they have the gold though? And the iron.
They definitely do. They
he
have.
Needs 10. He needs 10 iron per unit.
Is there
I
a
don't
way
see
to
improved
check?
iron tails here.
Ooh, we don't. We see Mapuche upgrading 1 iron. We don't see this
I don't
iron
think they
going
have
up.
20 iron in time.
Egypt has 1 iron too.
I think, yeah, Egypt it doesn't have one upgraded. Oh no, he does. He does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
does.
he boosted iron working, I think, for him. So
There's
Egypt
one
should
inside.
have already iron working.
Yeah,
But
that's
what
also
happened?
if you mouse over, how much they have?
Well, this
So
is
he has
now
8.
all gone to hell. Alright, so Egypt has 8. Nobody else has any. Let's have a quick look what's going on with Dido and Russia.
Egypt has 2 upgraded. He has 1 upgraded in the second city too. So he's making 4 per turn. That's not too bad.
Oh, alright, he does. You're absolutely right. So we see some Egypt pressure here. I think some sort of attempt to weaken Persia for Mapuche to push in.
I mean, I think they realized a lot of resources went into Rome here, especially a lot of the iron. So maybe
Yeah.
they see an opportunity. But without Mapuche getting
low
the
roll. We
general, I don't
saw.
think they can
Yeah.
finish this push. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, they definitely can hold up Persia here and stop him from expanding. But without a general on Mapuche here, I don't think they ever get to a point where they can kill him.
Well, I told you. I think if these volcanoes explode and they clear the jungle and the forest, then this is just like flat land. So
That's true.
So this is an advantage for like a flood of units that can go through south. And as long as Egypt keeps exchanging units here, there is a chance. But these immortals, like you get the +10 promotion on them. Like he gets oligarchy at some point soon, I presume.
I mean,
he's still doing
Persia
state workforce.
definitely locked in here, not in a position where he can keep expanding, but also
Yeah, but
not
he's
in a
doing his
position
part.
he
He's
needs to, right?
Oh, you see what I was saying. You see what
Yeah.
happened. There we go. So this is now highway for Mapuche.
will they see it?
I think for sure Gandhi, the story is thinking now that this is my way in. This definitely has to be your way in.
But then again, it's still really hard. Only 1 tile chokes towards Scythialand.
Yes, and this has to be a surprise like this. Like he needs to
Persia.
get rid of this scout somewhere. So Red Phoenix, like it has to be a mind game as well. Like he has to forget about this, and then if he floods in with melons, and then we see some. I think we need to see another city here from Egypt. Move in there, get some crossbows, maybe get a medieval general.
Also was Persia's not like completely locked in here between these two players now, but it's not that problematic. A lot is going right for his team at the moment. All he needs to do here really is just hold out and defend, which is why this is so right.
Are you talking about Scythia?
No, Persia.
Persia.
Like
Yeah. For Persia,
you can
exactly.
just sit back and
He
watch
just
the
has to
team.
survive here. He has to put in the bastions, make walls everywhere, and just spam immortals. And this is his game. And if he plays it well, I think. Look, the point past turn 50, 1, 2, 3, whenever the Dark Age hits, Mapuche cannot push.
Also, maybe we can look at Dido and Victoria in comparison here. I think Dido went for horses first, being that he's next to.
So
Russia
definitely,
here.
we're gonna definitely see.
Yeah, no harbors
Archers,
yet. I think Victoria
yeah.
probably already has all the harbors down.
So Liverpool finishing harbor. Yeah, so he has 3 harbors
Yeah.
finishing.
Oh, wow.
A bit of a slow start. 3 cities down, but like, look, he's already got Manchester in position. He already sees this land across. He knows there is nobody there. They know Egypt is there, Mapuche is there, Russia. Egypt, Mapuche, Dido, and Scythia, and he knows this continent as much as he can see.
Well, he has no clue how big
he doesn't
it
know
is.
if it's a continent of an island, but he
He will
knows.
he will
has
get the 3
expansion there.
galleys once he finishes his harbor.
Exactly.
Gets to explore this.
Exactly. Wait, so he's delaying it by 1 turn, so he can. So he's working for the next golden age. I think this is a mistake. You should have your dockyards ready turn 20, 22. Start getting those admirals.
Yeah, but if like now you're so close, it makes sense.
No,
saving them
now it makes sense. But I think like if you rush your dockyards, you should have them long before. And look, like why does he have animal husbandry mining? Like he should just go sailing, celestial navigation, harbors.
Well, to be fair towards him, it's not exactly like there's no way for him to know. Oh, I'm free sim on this island from turn 1, but I would have still liked to go for sailing first here.
Yeah.
I mean, he has one fish. He did get God of the Sea as well. Oh wow, just
I was observing a bit of his pawn, and he did settle very late second city, Manchester. So that's
oh, this was his second city. No, this is his third city. Liverpool is second.
Yeah. I meant second
No.
settler. Yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah. So
It is the third city.
True,
Yeah.
true. But with some internals, like now he can settle more cities inside, and this city, like as late as it is, it's still gonna carry the expansion in this direction. So now he
Yeah.
would have to put. Oh, he already has Moksha and Pingala established, but he definitely has to have Magnus in one of these cities, so he can have internal trade road from Manchester. Probably switch around Pingala with Magnus and then have internals there, and then Manchester will grow a lot faster and can just spam out settlers all the way up and get as many cities as fast as possible. Just settlers, harbors that will give him science, that will give him gold, he can support the team, and everything else will just come into place. He just has to hit his second golden as well. Oh yeah, plus Auckland. Does he have Auckland yet?
No, but as Doom was pointing out, he will find it probably.
And he will
Yeah,
have
I mean-
Auckland, and he can get a money level 3, just put it in, and I mean, nobody's going to contest that.
I mean, or he can even choose to kill it. I mean, obviously getting the extra production from the sewers is nice, but killing that city-state, which will help him expand more onto that continent faster, is also like that's a choice he can make. Like
He
both
can
work.
definitely decide to take it. It's a decent city. It does not have a decent campus though.
I mean, it has 2 sea resources, or 3 even. You can put
It has
a
3
+4 harbor.
crabs.
Definitely not a bad choice either.
Honestly, I like we lost the resources now, but I think he has a lot of sea resources, and I don't think he should kill it.
Yeah, I would probably not kill an Auckland, but it is for
Like
sure an option.
these
It
crabs will
wouldn't
be a
so bad.
2/2. He has pearls here that will also be 2/2. 2/3
Yeah,
actually.
2-3 with Auckland.
2/3, and then industrialization 2/4, and I think with the shipyard.
Colonialism, I think it's 2-5.
Yeah. So. Well, no, it will be more than it will be like 3,
Yeah, it
5,
would
or
be
4, 5.
more
I think.
food. Yeah, more
I
food.
think the shipyard gives 1 production for every tile, right? 1 production on all unimproved. Oh,
Yeah,
for
unimproved.
unimproved. Alright.
There you go.
And then.
I mean, the Auckland bonus also becomes better later in the game.
Yeah. We did mention it. At industrials.
So at colonialism they get also one more production. So there it is. Well, Grisomeg, I for sure it will be over before, but we were just exploring all options England has here, and his thoughts, because he has to carry the game. Like his plan now is, okay guys, I'm gonna put you all on my back and just carry you late game. Sure, Rome can kill City, I hear, but is he ever gonna kill Mapuche? Maybe not. Maybe the French decide for another Diplo victory or something, and we you can't allow that. He has to go kill Dido. He's aware of this, and he has to carry the late game.
This is over, because like anything can happen really, but definitely strong position for Phillyboys here. Definitely in the driver's seat, in a position where if they play the game right, they basically if they play right, they can decide themselves
They
how
should
the game
secure
goes.
the win. Yeah.
If they don't fuck up, it should be theirs.
Yeah. And like they don't also need to do anything. They just need to wait for England to come with naval units, kill Dido, and game is probably gonna be over.
Yeah, so like here, like Antananarivo can't even die to Dido. Like he's too engaged here, and I think they both have a decent amount of units. Is Russia going for walls here? I think he's going pottery. So Russia just needs to get to walls, and I think this city, Astrakhan, is really defensive.
Did he get defender? Can you show us religion maybe?
I think for sure he got defender. So
I mean, maybe he
defender
didn't project
and
the prophet out.
no, he's got it. So
Okay,
he
yeah,
has
okay.
defender here. He can have catapults from all these. So he did get this tile as well. I think he bought it. I mean, encampment here, 3 catapults. I knock dice. Like just with sheer pressure, slowly, with archers, with defender of fate, with crossbows, with defender, and I mean, he can easily get to crossbows and have gold from England to upgrade them all. Whereas who's making gold on the other team? Scythia's not. Egypt
I
and
guess Egypt and Mapuche will make gold.
Mapuche will have to make gold for the team, and they will both be engaged in war as well. Whereas you just have England on free sim and 16 gold per turn. I don't want to say it, but it's pathetic for now. But he doesn't have any harbors up, and the rest of the team is same. Deluxe obviously low, Scythia low. It's like very low GPT game for now. England. This is why I was saying is, if England had his harbors now, he would have. Let's have a look. So 3.
Yes, harbors are nice
4, 10, like 10 more gold per turn. Like in 20 turns, like that's 2 crossbows. Well, I mean 10 turns, but like the 5-6 turns he missed, that's at least half a crossbow for Russia.
Can you show the stats on the top? Wanna take a look at like science and culture?
Can I lock it? No, I cannot. Doesn't seem so. Well, let's see what you guys were saying. I mean, CivRider, we have to stay objective. We have to respect the other team's will to fight. I mean, if they didn't have the same will to fight in the last game, I don't think they would have won Diplo victory. Like turn 130 or so, they won Diplo victory. So they are very persistent, and I think they will fight until they're absolutely sure they lose. So they will definitely. I think. I mean, we're gonna watch the game and to see like this conflict here and have a look at this. Egypt slowly
I mean,
progressing.
if we want to engineer a case where the French team can win this,
we definitely need to see Persia die.
Egypt and Mapuche kill Persia, and then maybe Egypt can transition
Culture
into something like a culture victory.
Exactly. And he does have decent land. This is very defensive here. I guess this is all battleshipable by England. So these cities are, like these 2 cities are not very useful to him. But he can get this city. He can have.
Battleshipable is like, okay, sure, but like it takes forever. Of course, he loses the coastal cities.
I mean, England on free sim, like he will definitely lose these 2 cities by turn 90.
That's fine. If he kills them, let's say by like turn 50, and he loses them turn 90, he will still have plenty of time to take advantage of the cities.
So definitely, we like it all depends on how fast. Oh, he doesn't have a swords inside double. So this city can be hit next turn by a decent amount.
Yeah, it's like a 50 damage hit.
Unless he shift enters.
I think, yeah, unless he can't move. So basically, like Tordred could even sacrifice several legions here to take Abel. He is getting more cities. He will go Golden Age, I think. Let's just double check if everyone gets Golden Age. Yes. Ooh, Almog barely making it. 19. 31, 22. So everyone making a golden age. Tordred already getting a government plaza, and let's just have a look at one thing. This choke point is really difficult, but Tordred can really push here with the crossbows, like ensure this area with the crossbows. Get catapults, 2 catapults here to shoot Abel.
Do you think Abel should take that 2-2 tile with his sword?
With the
Because
sword,
if-
yeah, definitely he should.
Yeah,
he should
because
take.
if Tordred can hit the city from 2 tiles,
Yeah, he can take
good
the
as
city.
that.
He
Also,
can.
Abel definitely needs a third sword here to put
Like
into
if Tordred sacrifices like 2 or 3 legions at this point just to take the city, it will do enough damage for Tordred to pull back and then just get crossbows and kill him later on. And then Mapuche has another worry, like Tordred just killing Scythia here, establishing along this river like more cities, and then just closing Mapuche off on this border.
I actually think Dodder doesn't even need to conquer Scythia Cup. He's already in a very commanding position. He can just go for crossbow and finish off Scythia.
Yes, we are talking
don't
about a
think,
small investment here to take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
city. That not even to keep it, just to take it, remove Moksha. So disabling Scythia from ever getting a military alliance, and not just Scythia, another player. So if Scythia doesn't get it, another player mustn't get it. So it's the same. It's the same here for Daido. If they disable Daido and Scythia from getting military alliances, then you know who has to get the military alliance.
True.
Egypt has to do it with Mapuche, and then they don't have a trade alliance. So like working, like killing this city is such a it's a huge strategic advantage. Like even if he takes it for half a turn.
One thing I wanted to mention is also,
Even though Philyboys has a big advantage here, we still have to consider this is decide a match where the loser of this game will not be participating in the next round of the tournament. So unless something goes completely south, like for example, Abel completely dying here in the next 10 turns, something like that, I don't expect any team here to give up. So like this, they will definitely try and take this even from heavy disadvantage.
And also, like the French teams themselves are very combative, and they tend to not CC early.
I mean, the thing is here, like Tordred, after he deals with Scythia, will have to go into culture defense here. I don't think Almog will do that. Persia will definitely do that. Russia will not because of the early war with Daido.
Tordred might even go into like matters of who dies first here. Even Tordred might have the option to go into culture offense if he gets the kill fast.
Yeah, but I think that, like their best way is if he gets high culture here, just to deny Egypt. Although Egypt has made a huge investment, like these Mariano chariot
like
archers
eight
cost
of them. I mean,
so much.
all the cities.
But they
I
did.
don't even know if he's going for culture at this point.
Yeah,
He
but
might-
exactly.
I mean, right now, of course not. But like, they are trying to get the skill. But I think without Mapuche help, there's not much hope he can.
Yeah.
I
finish them.
think what we're
Especially
seeing here,
considering the
this is
terrain
an
with all the
all-in.
jungles.
Like this has to be an all-in. They are all-inning into Persia to kill him here. Well, for Egypt to line Persia up for Mapuche to come and just clear everything. We don't have England getting the gold necessary for the team here. So as strong as England is, he's not getting the gold for the team just yet. So there is a chance of them killing Persia here. They're definitely playing it well so far. Mapuche getting ready, having like giving general to Scythia that will hopefully defend. And he is making another settler. He is making a way towards his unique unit. So getting horseback riding and then just going for castles here. We'll have to do construction masonry. Can he boost any of this? Trader going to Rapa Nui here, as well as just making this even easier, like skipping this jungle.
Nah, the trader might Oh no, okay, they don't see that tile. So
Oh no,
okay,
it's
they might
going.
be
No,
going
no,
out.
no. You're right. It's going to Rakadet. Well, it did have a 50-50 and it went down. Alright, so that is going to Rakadet, making a nice path up there as well, but I guess it doesn't matter, like with the Matterhorn, it doesn't matter, like all these hills are one movement.
Well, we apologize for the technical difficulties we're currently having. Looks like one player has problems of getting back into the game. We're trying to reconnect for a while now.
Do you think anything can happen on this front? On
I don't
Russia
expect
versus
either
Dido?
player to die here. I think Deluxe is a better player when it comes to war moves, but also Russia has a defender here, so
Yeah.
to me it looks like neither player can push in the foreseeable future.
Oh,
But
by the
of
way,
course-
let's have a look at this. This
Of
is
course,
not
Russia-
Sacred Path. He got the Camp Pantheon.
I don't hate that either. I would have maybe liked Fertility Rights more. I
Yeah.
don't know.
He
Yeah.
just, yeah. He just wanted the Defender of the Faith, yeah.
I think that's a fair point. Just getting that Defender of Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
basically
not
a
going
general.
Artemis after all was like if he went into Artemis here, maybe he would have had problems defending his expand.
Yeah.
So I guess this was fine after all.
I mean, it's like getting to Chocolate Hills before Dido that got religious settlement is big as it is. Like just denying all four tiles.
Also, we need to emphasize here that
They're relobbing.
Russia really doesn't need to push. All he needs to do is to stall Dido out until England can come and swoop her up.
Yeah, I think Russia can take Ainuk. This is my opinion. He can take Ainuk.
Yeah, but even if not, he doesn't have to take it.
He doesn't have to, but what
completely
I'm
fine if
saying
he
is he
just
can,
holds.
but then it will be impossible to push this choke point with low science and culture. But he rels Dido enough for England to come with 2 frigates and 3 caravels and then just kill Dido here. Not even a
I
huge.
guess we will see how we lobby here.
Yeah. Alright, let's do that. I just think this game was unfair on spawn towards the French team. And Philyboys definitely know how to use this advantage.
We saw both teams going for the risk of having only one naval civ, and
Yeah.
basically this played out way better for the Phillyboys. Yeah. Of course, it's a huge risk to only take one naval civ. Then there's a fair bit of RNG that comes into it, which naval civ will be able to freeze them. And unfortunately for the French team and also for the viewers a little bit is that the England got the insane freeze and spawn right here versus Dido needs to roll this game.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so another technical difficulty. Lots of them, but really interested to see what will happen with Mapuche in this game. I think this will be the highlight of the game. What does the Historia do? Regardless of who wins in the end. I think this is what we're interested to see. Dido's not in a position to show like some unless he can maybe take that Russian city. He has very limited options.
Yep. Very hard to push into Russia too because of Defender.
Yeah. Yeah, Dido has had to go for archers, had to go for horsemen, and at that point it's already behind England. Even though Almog got his harbors late.
Yeah, I don't think that matters, unfortunately, in this game.
Turbo John asking what's a good civ for a beginner wanting to get science victory. So something like Inca's good, Korea is good. Let's see, like anything that, you know, those civs that start with campuses that can have +3 adjacencies, because Inca has mountain bias, and with Korea you can almost always guarantee a +3 campus. Dutch, Netherlands is there. Scotland's good, but with Scotland you don't get any campuses guaranteed, so it's
Yeah, it's a
Scotland
bit tricky.
Scotland is more of a gamble, but you know you have those good industrial bonuses for engineers, and you need that production engineer towards science projects. The 20%. I forgot the engineer's name.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get that from me, but yeah.
Like one important thing you have to take into consideration for science victory is you need high culture as well. So something like Persia, where you just naturally get a lot of culture from trade routes, from commercials, you just lets you focus more on campuses, on getting universities, more projects. Like it's lots of factors, but I guess those civs may be more consistent. Yeah, Tomb Rome is the best beginner civ, but he was asking for science victory. Sam, I just saw the chat. They're telling me to let you speak. But yeah, so we were discussing that the civ picks only consisted of one naval civ per team. What would happen if they had Norway instead of Mapuche, for example? Like if they didn't pick Mapuche and they had Norway in that case, would it have been any better?
Like the only real concern and like critic that I would move to the French team is that like if you have only one naval ship, you have to make sure it has the best possible start. So having seen that it's next to Russia, that already I don't think it already settled the wonder, but it was possible. I would have gone for the remap just to try get your only naval ship a better spawn. I don't necessarily think two naval ship would have changed a lot. I mean, in this case, yes, but I don't think it's needed to go for two naval ships since I mean, there's always there's more risk that one can spawn next to a military enemy ship.
Hey guys, look who showed up in Philyboys channel.
Yeah.
I don't think they need him. I mean, I think they went for a more utilitarian approach. They have 3 civs with good spawns versus Dido versus one that doesn't. And then they just said, okay, I mean, this is alright, we go on, but Dido is the one that what's most important here.
Yeah.
So not having Dido in the best position at the expense of even City. I mean, Setia with the garbage spawn, you rush horses, you rush Saka archers, and you just go roll somebody. So there was a request from Mr. Bobby to check out the continent above England. That's pretty much irrelevant to the game, but it does have some nice city-states which we haven't discussed. None of which have been met yet. Oh wow, there's that, like, the map is really well connected here. Like, you can access those islands. Like there's like a little choke point here. You can access with a galley. Meet all the city-states, Babylon, Akkad. Like Akkad as well could be really useful here for Tordred or Mapuche. Interesting Kilimanjaro up here. Cardiff and Auckland, really good civs for England here. And one strategy England can do is England can get both Auckland and Cardiff and go for that wonder. Sam, can you help me remember the wonder that gives you 3 envoys?
Kilwa,
Kilva,
Yeah.
Kilsani. So
That's one.
Yeah, you didn't butcher that pronunciation at all.
Kilva Kisivani. So you get Kilva Kisivani.
Kisivanis, something
And,
like that.
and then basically you get 3 envoys. And if you are suzerain of 2 city-states of the same kind, so Auckland and Cardiff, which would be amazing for England, you get 15% production in all your cities.
It's not exactly how it works. You get 15% production towards buildings only, not total production.
Well,
it's still really
okay,
good.
but
Like,
still
it
you
helps you
get
to build
for
your
all your
power
spaceports.
plants and
Yeah.
research labs and stuff like that. So, like, it doesn't help you to build units, but it's definitely still a really nice bonus.
I mean, I am talking late game wise, where you're gonna build labs, you're gonna build factories, you're going to
Yeah.
build spaceports, projects. It's
Wow,
relevant
Almog
for
record.
all of that. I think they might sub Almog with that here.
Yeah, if we look at England, I want to talk about something. I think there's definitely a misplay where he's building his government plaza in. Wait, he had that put down before the wheel lobby, didn't he?
Yeah, he did in his
He
capital.
did, but he changed all of his dockyards. We're back on turn 29.
Okay, but I saw him put it like below the horse in the capital, basically it was, right? And I mean, that works for the campus and all, but why I don't think that's right is you want to have a city with, you want to get an ancestral hall and Magnus here because of the sheer amount of land that you have available to yourself.
Yes, this is what I was saying. So
So,
he should
I
get
think-
Magnus in his capital. He can
Yeah, so
chop the deer.
I think Bengala in the capital here, I think, is a mistake.
Let's have a look what he got.
Yeah, I do agree.
Oh, interesting. So he doesn't have any promotions. He just has them both established. So if he did Moksha with the culture promotion in Liverpool, did Magnus in his capital, finished the harbor, made a builder, got stone removing tech, so got masonry, and then bought another builder. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chops here, 6, maybe 7 if he wants to chop this as well. Or not leave it for production for late game. So 7 chops. He can get Ancestral Hall. He can get like maybe 3 settlers from these chops. Just improve his land as well, build mines, and just have a huge boost here. Also start sending trade routes from Manchester to his capital, where he can have the +2. Like the for science is nothing compared to like getting 3 settlers and like chopping out Ancestral Hall fast.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree with the Bengala choice.
I think we might see as death now correct this. I don't know if I pause the game. Okay then. Alright, so we saw this previously. Okay, it wasn't finished. I think the looks here trying hard to kill the city maybe. I think if he kills Astrakhan, he might get the upper hand here until England comes. So this is his best shot. And we are just following the situation here. We are following what's going on with Persia.
So
So he got the offensive bonus here. Ooh, this
let's
hurts.
see if SDev decides to do the same that Almog did with the harbors, maybe. Also, I think it's an interesting choice for Victoria coming up with the Golden Age choice in 2 turns. If he wants to opt for Pen and Brush or just straight for Inquiry and get his science up really fast.
I don't think he will get campuses here pretty soon, so for Inquiry should be a must-do. But he is missing on some culture from not having Moksha promotion.
I think if you decide to rush down Dido, which is probably like Dido should be an easy kill here. He has no harbors.
Yeah, two, 3 frigates with 4-5 caravels, like, and you will have 3, like, you will have caravels from the 3 boats, from the 3 galleys.
I don't know about caravels. Like caravels are easily defendable with walls.
No.
I said combined, so he gets 3 frigates to shoot down cities, and then 5 caravels for any melee action.
I mean, for the long-term sim potential, getting the culture up early to get to like feudalism and the naval tradition for the doubling the harbor adjacency card is obviously a consideration, but I think just killing the enemy naval here is game deciding. So I think getting the science is probably the best choice here. We will see what he will go for.
So let's have a look. So overall on the entire map there is 5 districts. So there is 4 encampments and a single holy site finished before the first golden age. Like, this is... Oh, so he did finish the turn and we don't see him moving from Navy dockyards. So he missed out on that. I mean, I think he's probably annoyed by the fact that he doesn't by the fact that he doesn't have already Navy Royal Dockyards. Like, if he had all these ships like 6 turns ago, he would have met the city states before he would have met land. Like, he would be 6 turns ahead with scouting, knowing where to plant his cities and all other stuff.
I mean, considering Almog was so late, I quite like that he delayed it for the next golden age.
Also, like,
the difference of 2 turns is not a significant one.
Yeah, my idea is
so maybe a little communication issue.
Yeah, I just didn't catch it, I think.
Also,
because
like,
just zapped in.
yeah, we see the trader going from capital to Manchester here. We don't see the other way around. We don't see Manchester getting boosted.
Can you give us an overview of what city states are in the game?
So I was looking at that beforehand. So up here we have Vilnius, Akkad, Babylon. There is a blue city state in the game. Does Bologna even exist? I don't think Bologna spawned.
Nope.
So we have definitely a single city state that will be met first and probably controlled by Philyboys. There is Akkad, there's Vilnius. We saw Cardiff and Auckland and discussed this as really good important thing for England here for with Kilva. And Yeah, we already are aware of Antananarivo. There is La Venta near Egypt. Cahokia really important for gold making here.
Yeah, the only gold city state in the game. Might even.
So yeah, so
All of
early
them
on
have
we
it.
should see control of Cahokia. We will see Auckland at some point. Maybe somebody will control Rapa Nui here as
Oh,
well.
this is interesting. Go back to Rome. Because Rome is going around here.
So this has
Well,
been, this choke
yeah.
point's been defended, and
He
I
just
think
killed an archer on the Tile the Legions on.
so. Yeah, these legions are probably moving in now. Like, and have a look at this. He's making warrior. He's making a warrior.
He
This
might
is
die here.
Yeah, he might lose another city.
So very well played by Todred to realize the weakness here that CivFr doesn't have the resources to make a lot of swords. So he decides to go around here. Obviously, the two swords have to stay in the path to not allow the two legions there to get close
yeah.
to the
These
city.
swords are locked. These archers are pretty locked as well for the support bonus.
Yeah.
Like these.
So he's doing a good job on really utilizing the advantages he has right now.
I mean, the thing is, like, with the same amount of resources, Rome can have twice as many legions compared to Scythia here. Especially, I mean, like, they have Persia and Rome that require half iron, and everyone else requires full amount.
Yeah, another reason why those civs are such strong early game contenders and like such safe picks that in those games.
Oh, we saw a last move. Oh, he's going for the capital here. Is he going for the capital? Or is he going to... Ooh.
I quite like this. If he takes the capital, the game's basically over.
Yeah, yeah. But will he go for the capital? Like, I mean, like this legion, like it hurts to get attacked by these swordsmen as well. Like, I think we will move. Yeah, I think it was a bait. He will move, upgrade, and then attack the city, and then a double attack next turn. He gets a warrior that he has to upgrade, and this is even a bigger burden for his team. And they don't have the gold. They do not have the gold to upgrade this warrior. I think he will have to wait and get iron to start making a swordsman there. Esteth now getting some GPT, 28 GPT.
Yeah, considering a science just jumped, he went free inquiry, I suppose.
Free inquiry, well, yeah, let's have a look what people went for. So Propaganda, nice pen brush voice with one district. He is finishing Government Plaza. There has been some...
other holy site got pillaged, which is why he only has one district.
Yeah. So he only gets very little, but I mean, probably better than going monumentality. Hey Vax, thank you for the resubscription, man. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the game we're having so far, despite all the technical difficulties. Thanks everyone for the follow. Let's move on. So the looks here trying hard to get this city down, and I mean this city might just die.
I'm surprised.
Oh, it might die next turn. This city might fall. Depending on the first move here, this city could die.
I don't know. The city strength will go up because of 2 units next turn. And obviously he has to move the unit
with
out,
the triple attack. Oh,
yeah,
the
archers do
have a color difference to tell which.
Oh, I don't think he was expecting that. Did he pre-charge this horseman? Oh,
Yeah,
he moved out the full HP one. Well, this could be it for the city. I think the city is done. No?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Considering in what
triple attack, and the horse in. I think this is it. Oh, he didn't attack with his horse. Oh, he didn't attack with the last archer. Ooh, this was unlucky.
Oh, I didn't get it.
He didn't. He didn't. 1 HP. 1 HP. He still has a chance to get it.
So wait, he has no horse there, no?
No, he has the chance. No, he doesn't. He doesn't
okay.
anymore. He all in and he didn't get the city and. Oh wow, the
yeah, most of his units in the process and now Russia
that is
exactly. Russia can be on the offensive now.
Wow, it's so unlucky that if he attacked with this archer, that was it. the city was dead for sure. I think he high rolled a bit as well to get to the 1 HP. Wow.
I don't know. Looked really close.
It looked really close. Like he had the guts to try and attack here. I think he still has a chance. No, he doesn't.
No.
If he moved here, he could attack the city next turn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I think he could have done it. He was
Yeah,
here.
he
He could have moved here and went into the city.
Yeah, he has some movement. He could have done that.
Ooh. Well, I think at that point you just maybe like, I don't blame him. He just stops thinking. Like he's just so
Yeah, I
sad.
mean,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
Propaganda
yeah.
can use his archers shooting with the +5 from Defender of Faith. Now this gets really rough for Dido.
There's now 1 catapult and this city is dead.
Well,
Couldn't finish off the third.
they made the moves. Let's look at the Rome situation.
Oh no.
And
Yeah.
maybe Persia as well.
So they upgraded the swords, I think. But yeah, Tordred's pushing. So Tordred's getting these 2 critical tiles. Switching to horsemen now, and Scythia without Saka archers does not seem too good. +7. I think they all have offensive bonus here. +7. Like lack of Saka archers here makes these legions just get the +7. The
And
offensive
Saka's
bonus.
honestly pretty underwhelming against legions.
Well, sure, but you start leveling them up, and after 10 turns, they're all level 2, and at that point, they start to hurt really bad.
Yeah, Scythia needs like a little bit more time maybe than other...
Exactly,
than, like,
and this
Rome.
is the point, and this is the time that Rome used to push in, because Scythia couldn't. But he did kill 1 legion here, and he immediately healed.
Yeah.
So I don't expect him to roll over here. Like he's doing
Ooh,
a
this
good
could
job
be
defending,
a
but
one-shot on
It's just
this.
a tough position here.
If you can one-shot this archer, that would be huge. That's a level 2 archer. Like he can also pillage this tile.
I don't think he can one-shot it. It's
Well, it says he can. He doesn't have. I think he can. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, he shifted it.
Persia got oligarchy now, by the way. So
Well, yeah. So yeah, but I mean,
let's look at that after we see
look
this
at the
thing.
amount of immortals. Like this is what I was saying. Just get the immortal. Look, chopping them out. I think he went for a monumentality here as well, which is I think is the best play. That's right. He went for monumentality. He just chopped everything. And now he's going to counter push
I don't think
here.
he'll be building much district, so I quite like the monumentality.
Now
choice
we're
there.
gonna see a counter push if he can, and okay, so Egypt is definitely getting Ireld here.
Yeah.
Like, will they even have enough gold for Mapuche to upgrade his UU?
Yeah, well, just a super tough spot here.
Like
I mean, obviously,
Syria.
in such an important game, you don't want to talk about CCs in that so early, or let's give up, guys. It's just not something I expect to see here. But nonetheless, it's looking really, really good for the Phillyboys.
I mean, you guys gave Tordred a bit too much credit here. He did lose 3 or 4 legions here, and
Yeah, honestly,
I think he was a bit greedy. Like he should have waited for crossbows here.
I think maybe he could have pushed the second city.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he would push
Just
the second
stalling
city,
the
but
two
there was a
legions in
swordsman.
the capital.
Yeah, there was a
then
swordsman there.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do that, but
And now we will just see a sea of Saka horse archers. And I think at this point, given he lost so many level 1 and level 2 legions, it will be really difficult like to push. Like have a look at this point now, army wise. Tordred 100, Scythia has 200.
Scythia might even try to counter push.
I think we will see a counter push here. Tordred
Tordred
should have kept those legions, should have saved 2 archers and to upgrade into crossbows until Warlord's Throne was finished. He hasn't.
Not having the ranged unit support here, honestly, the deciding factor.
Let's see if Scythia can realize he has the opportunity to push here.
He has. This is the advantage why he settled here is this city is now really big. Like it has good production, it has potential to grow even more, and with these 2 cities he can spam out a lot of units to take at least Neapolis back.
I would quite like him to go for a third city here with the banana.
I think at this
But-
point, that's not happening. He shouldn't have
No.
settled Neapolis. Like that, like if he's back settled here and came turn 40 with like 10 Saka archers and with all these units and even more, turn 40 on Tordred, he could have done a lot of damage. Like
so
he,
right now we still see Tordred building no units in all
yeah,
the cities.
he's pretty confident now. Like, but the previous turn was really damaging to him.
Well, let's see if CivFr realizes that he has an opportunity to maybe try and counter push here.
I
Like,
hope so.
a
I
lot
hope
of-
I hope this
Same.
encouraged him now to just start fighting back, get Neapolis.
I mean, a lot of players here would just be like, maybe a bit, just because they got attacked and had took those losses, just turtle up. But let's see what he does here.
Yeah,
Wait,
think
what happened here? He got a settler and he still has
Yeah,
another.
that's a good question.
What happened?
Might just be a spectator bug.
yeah.
Oh, I cannot select his production, but definitely keep an eye out for this next turn. Okay,
Yeah.
so it updated. Let's see, just back and forth, back and forth. England getting more settlers and no government plaza yet. Well, yeah, so you see Manchester getting another settler out. Just gonna start swimming. Does he have shipbuilding? He should, right?
Yeah, he has a settler on the other side that has definitely.
Oh yeah,
even water.
he put Sheffield down, and Sheffield, beautiful city. Horses here as well. Just yeah, scouting everything. We'll soon find the blue city state. We'll soon find. And look at the 7 great admirals points, but it's just gonna get all the great admirals. Scouting, like look, like in 7 turns, how much more he found. It's just insane. And now it's all exponential growth. Whereas Daido getting his coffins in 3 turns. What did he even go for? He did go for free inquiry. He did plan it in advance, but he got so unlucky here. He had a great idea and it just failed. Let's have a look. Okay, this does not look promising for Egypt here. This does not look
He has to
promising.
get classical units as soon as possible here. This
Yeah,
is
I mean-
really, really high amount of immortals.
I mean, Red Phoenix
think we
just
see
playing it
the-
really well here with the chops.
I don't want to call it, but I think we see the GG soon here.
If he can get these cities, I mean, I think this unit died, right? Yeah, so this unit died. But level 3 immortal El Comandante coming soon.
Yeah,
Like with these hills, like he can control a lot of this area.
and like
and-
Immortals with General, one of the best classical pushes too. So like,
Yeah.
Probably the best, in my opinion.
yeah, like only Rome could maybe challenge it, or Varus maybe. So
Okay, so let's see now. Back to Mapuche, 4 turns to construction. He's not going to have it boosted. He's starting to build his government plaza. Ooh, he does have a +5 campus here. That's gonna boost him quite a bit. He will have a +4 campus here as well, maybe +5 once he chops this. Makes maybe a commercial there. Slum, what do you mean? You'd watch a stream of Carrier commenting on the stream. Oh, commenting on us commenting. Okay. Yeah, if you put Jack and Carrier to comment on our on this stream and just let them loose, let the dogs loose. Wow. Okay, so what's happening here now? I think the city dies next turn? Easily.
Yeah, it's only 16
just
strength.
Gets raised. Sacrifice 2 immortals for this city, definitely worth. Has he switched the tiles? No, he hasn't. So this tile is within this city. Does Egypt have swords? No, he gets them next turn. Oh, he doesn't have a single warrior out.
How much iron?
He doesn't have a single warrior out, and the city is gone.
He
There is no
so
melee
yeah.
unit to take it either.
Let's see how well Carrier's prediction of Egypt doesn't die here holds up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna die, but he definitely lost a city, so anything could happen.
Well, it also depends on
Insta-raise.
what Mapuche does here, but Mapuche has like 2 houses or something.
Insta-race,
Yeah.
Egypt Ireld here for sure. Especially with the amount of heavy chariot archers that are dying. And have a look at this. He chopped out all the immortals. Now this could backfire. This could backfire for Persia to die here. He chopped out, and now he's down to what? Is this 5 immortals? I think we cannot see them all, right?
No, there's more. There's more on the
2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Oh well, this is quite interesting. This is now an industrial tile. Yeah, what's it called? Not industry. Yeah, industrial road. So yeah, down to
What do you
6
think about
immortals.
him,
He has
not
to
keeping the
run
city?
back. No, I agree. He only has 6 immortals. He doesn't want to overcommit. He would lose the city to Mapuche at some point. Like, I think it would just be too greedy, and this was the right play.
Yeah.
Now though, I'm fine with this, but he needs to start making more immortals.
Okay, Mapuche is 5 turns to castles, so that's like...
Yeah, and he's settling another city down.
That's his unique
13
unit.
gold,
We will
yeah.
see what he can do when he reaches his unique
They
unit.
have really low amount
He's
of
the
gold.
only freestyle player,
I mean,
basically, at this point, who can
Lej-
maybe carry the game.
Lej has 100 gold now, but is he going to invest into swords? I don't think he does. I think upgrading this warrior into a sword would be a mistake. Just let it be and save gold for Mapuche. Like, he did get a lot of these immortals killed for this one city, but he is quite destroyed now. Like, he would have to rebuild everything, and it's turn 40, he has 2 cities. Culture victory is not a problem here at all right now, I think. So he did the job, as in he got a lot of immortals killed. Was unnecessary, I think. Should have saved it for Mapuche. Like, we see such a low stats. Have a look at this. Turn 40, nobody above 30 science. Like this
Well, I'm
Doria
mostly
so far.
surprised that England doesn't do better.
Well, I think Almog played it slow, and right now, as they're just making settlers everywhere, I think this is the right play. And he will take time to get that. He just has to hit the next golden age.
yeah.
If he can get the next golden age, I think that's a secured victory. But if he doesn't, then it's still iffy.
So, what science is Dido?
Dido has 18 science. So not even lacking so much behind England now. Like, England getting apprenticeship, that's fine. Defenses here set up. Propaganda getting more settlers, we missed this, so he got 2 more cities out. Government plaza being built in capital, probably into Warlord's throne, but what is his plan here? Ainuk is so far out. So far out. Like, like as soon as they have extra money, Russia should buy this 2-2. Just
Really
get some
surprised Russia's
crossbows.
not more aggressive here. Whether
I'm.
those defender of the fate
He's
archers,
done his job. He's done his
should-
job. He's switching to sim now.
But those defender of the fate archers can just alone do so much damage.
Yeah, but he shouldn't start hard building crossbows here. He's just waiting for England now to come finish him off, and he's transposing into sim now. Like, look, he built 2 cities here. He has another settler. He has 7 cities. 2, 4, 5, 7 cities. He's doing a lot better than Dido is. And in the long run, I think he will still be able to 1v1 Dido, but given that England will come and clean him up, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't even matter.
Now, we did... What is going on here? What is going on here? Is he going to kill Rappan?
I did not expect that.
He's going to kill Rappanui. Wow. So the times are
I would
tough.
just like to see him push into Rome here.
Yeah, of
I don't like
course.
this.
Yeah, we don't know what
Oh,
he's
Almost
no.
thinking.
districts and settlers out of almost all the cities.
But this general is locked far away, and he lost the unit. What? What is he doing versus swords and Rapa
I
Nui?
mean,
Like,
yeah, that city state's not dying anytime soon.
like
I mean,
if the city
unless-
state builds walls, that's game done. Oh,
Even
oh,
if
it's
not,
making a
this
theater
is
square.
good.
It's
if
fine.
it doesn't move the sword out of the capital, this will take forever to kill.
Yeah, you have to imagine he didn't see the swords yet when he went
No
for
way he
it.
can siege it.
But still, it's very weird decision to go for Rapa Nui.
Hello, you cult. Yeah, Rapa Nui is so noob. It has 3 swordsmen. But it has more than Egypt
More
now.
than Egypt.
But Egypt on the counteroffensive, and I think this has
I mean, this
costed
goes,
him.
yeah, maybe Red Phoenix even overextended him.
No, I don't think he did. He killed the city, which is he's done his job. He just needs to rebuild now. He needs to build walls, get to bastions,
I
and
mean, when
defend.
I remember how many units he had like 3 turns ago, he lost like over
Well,
half his military. Yeah.
well, Lege is the host. Red Phoenix has a slower PC now, so I like look. These Mariano archers are still OP, and he has the defender thing. I don't think he had the defender bonus on all his units, which is a mistake because you 2-shot these archers. Like you cannot 1-shot them, so you 2-shot them anyway. So you might as well get the defense plus 10. No, Almog is gone. Esdeath took over. And Esdeath has expanded like really, really well now. 2, 4, 6, 7 cities, settler going out.
Yeah, he's also going for the different continents, which I really like.
He's built a campus in his capital. We see a lighthouse here. This is really good.
Oh, I finally renamed the capital too, guys.
Esdeath the Wise.
No longer Almog the Great.
Tordred. I thought they were going for a team here, but they're not. House of Daddy Phoenix.
Yeah, I won't be commenting on that one.
I don't know. I really like the good old king.
It seems like
See Rapa Nui being 44 defense strength. These horses with a general are like
And now look at this. The legions
not-
are coming.
That's not enough to kill the city. Like no way.
I mean, that city is just really hard to take anyway. Like without a catapult or two, it's hard.
yeah, and not to mention that the general is like 3-4 tiles away from him.
Well, 3-4
Cities,
turns.
Yeah, I don't think Tordred's pushing in right now, and he doesn't have to either.
Well,
can
he
just
didn't
go
plan.
up
He
and
didn't
come
plan
in,
to crossbow push him here. I don't know if he doesn't see the entire picture or he's very happy that derailed the city and he will just freeze him now. Maybe that's the idea. who's controlling Kahuki at Tordred is really good. Think we should see a market coming in soon. Warlord's Throne on in yet, probably for the, oh, Moksha's here. I thought Magnus would be in this city for the chops. Luke Dunham, really good source of resources. He does need a builder for the wheat, maybe even the sheep, but this city will be like really good for him.
Can you check if Les built Government Plaza?
I don't think so.
Because maybe it would have been a good.
Yeah, I think a Warlord's Throne here would have been a good investment considering how
Yeah.
an absolute insane amount of units he built
So
this game.
instead of making all those units at the start, he made a few went harassed, pulled back, and then just tried to with Warlord's Throne. I mean, this city was an overextension, given Mapuche didn't help for shit. Oh, and have a look at this. Oh wow, like he's blocking.
Yeah, walls in that city. Goodbye.
He will need walls in this city, and he will need some units. Like he's still harassing him back and forth here, like leveling those immortals up really good. This unit close to level 2. I'm being told to check leisure amenities in Rakaden.
Yeah, considering how many units he lost, probably.
Can I even check this?
Can you not click on the city?
No. No, I don't think that's one thing you cannot check is the amenities.
Well, it's definitely in the negatives. Yeah, but like I said, I think Warlord Throne would have already more than paid off, yeah.
Oh, he had -3 in the expand, so yeah, Jack was watching live stream probably, and he told me he had -3, but there's no way for me to check. Could be a good addition. So Rapa Nui, on the contrary, quite likely to die here, I guess.
Oh, how did that happen?
It
Oh, he
moved
managed
the
to
horse.
kill the one unit across the river.
I don't think he managed. I think that unit fucked up.
Probably suicided it
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah, I mean the city-state AI.
I mean, it was such an RNG to go for that city.
Definitely leaves to be a lot desired.
And I think it should have been given to Persia, if anything.
No, you mean Mapuche?
To Mapuche, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I think Mapuche is currently Oh no, you already finished castle.
Yeah,
so
Mapuche
he has
could have
two
sent
Mal invaders.
his unique unit to Russia too.
Yes,
maybe.
and exactly. So send his UU there.
Yes.
Oh, Antananarivo has been taken. Ooh,
Look at this, he's upgrading Mal invaders without mercenaries right now, so definitely a huge investment into this.
Oh,
Like, 3
he's
invaders, that's
going
like
to go help, man.
360 gold. It's going towards Rome here. He's not even going to kill Persia.
I mean, if he goes past through to Rome, like along this way, I mean, they have huge movement. He can go pillage everything. Like
yeah, but there's not even that much to get. I mean, in the capital.
I mean,
there's-
they like sending 2 units is sending to go pillage, but like he is delaying like this push here. I guess it will be really hard, especially the
I mean, he would
golden
have
age.
had to delay castles, pre-built a bunch more, waited for mercenaries, and then made.
Yeah, but
like,
they
an
don't
army
have
of,
gold.
like,
He has
15
9.
general.
Egypt has 7, 0, and 13 on Dido. And for sure Dido will need a single crossbow.
What is Dido taking towards right now?
I think Dido will kill this quadrireme. I don't know why he's not. Oh, he
Little
can.
bit. I don't
Yeah,
even
he moves,
think.
attacks.
Yeah. I don't think that should have revealed his position necessarily.
Well, he was
They have no
scouting,
idea.
and yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
If he had a ship here, he could take the settler, but I mean, there's still defender here.
Yeah, remember that scout cannot get the settler, but
45 science on England.
And what is okay, Papagani's taking engineering, so he will be going towards crossbows, whilst Deluxe is taking mathematics, which means he's going for caravels.
I think they're
Which,
still planning to 2v1 him here.
For sure. Like Russia crossbows, and then like also he's like Dido's behind in science towards England, so he will be getting attacked with caravels and frigates as well.
They are all well
It's
into
just a really bad
positive
spot
gold.
for him, to be honest. Yeah.
Like look at the amount of gold they have accumulated here. It's just I think they will push and kill someone right now for like a medieval or Renaissance sort of fight. And yeah, we see walls in Hagmatana. I'll probably see one in Tushpa soon. No, Rome has nothing improved. That's not true. Like he has 2 districts here. He should get. Oh, he has audience chamber. Man, Tordred with his audience chamber every time.
I don't know. I would have liked to see warlords here, maybe.
Yeah, Warlord, go finish Scythia. Like, why? He just did his job with the legions, and he wants to go free sim now. Like,
Can we see if Esdeath built Ancestral Hall?
he's just building his government plaza now. I don't think at this point it's even worth. Just go Warlord throne.
I don't even think he needs warlords. He can do whatever he wants, basically. Like, this is such a strong position. I don't think Ancestral makes sense at this point, especially since even if you're gonna make settlers,
I don't know if he
you're not
thinks
gonna
of
make them
Dido
from
as an
capital.
equal opponent here, so he might go Warlord. But I mean, at this point, going Ancestral Hall is really late.
Probably just gonna pull a greedy audience chamber, even though that's pretty pointless here.
I mean, I would like to see audience over Ancestral Hall at this point, but I think Warlord
Yeah,
Throne
but
would still
like
be
I
best.
think Warlord's still the best option. Even though he probably doesn't need it to kill the guy.
we do also see the Auckland Sus, if I'm not wrong. So he has that going for him.
Yeah,
Oh,
3
yeah.
fishes. Yeah. looks
Does
like
he
it.
have? He doesn't have a money going in.
It's already 5 runways. And at this point, it's really likely the others will have invested into other city-states. So I think at 5 runways, you're reasonably safe here. Especially since even if someone decides to take it from you, he basically gets no benefit from the Auckland Sus.
I mean, Jack is thinking right now, if he had this position as England, he would already be at battleships.
Yeah, I think missile cruise is minimum.
I think Jack just realized if someone types his name in the chat, it says woof woof. Oh, we don't even see the Malland. Okay, we do see one Malland, but is it going to die?
Yeah, which is why
I mean, he can
yeah.
pillage, move, pillage, and
I don't know. I think
okay,
one
this will
single
get.
attack from that unit will kill it. He has to shift enter
Yeah.
out, maybe.
No, I think he will pillage, move. Oh, okay. Wow.
If he has first moves, yeah.
Whoop. Yeah, there's the shift enter wait.
And this is it. This is choke point closed.
Yeah, I mean, Red built walls in all the cities just to make sure.
Oh, he was trying to send Malone to come from this side, but he had no idea this is all walled off. I think he's disappointed now.
I mean, I like that Abel's like not.
It's
has not
Bab.
decided
It's
to give up in
Babylon.
this premiere. It's like he's making more settlers, trying to stay a little bit relevant here. And it's working out decently. I mean, he's not too far behind Rome because Rome's land is just a bit worse. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
but he's
takes
not
up.
directly next to Rome. He cannot go annoy Rome. And have a look at this Temple of Artemis, turn 53. Like Russia not building temple here. Like after this little war.
He's also building Oracle. Did he just put that down, or is he building that in another city? Can you look?
He's building it in Nagomap when it's taking really long.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's going for a nice theater square setup there, but not sure what it will bring them this game.
Yeah.
I don't think opting into Kultsen now is the way to play, to be honest.
Yeah, it is the old patch.
Jack, come join us. Tell us your opinion. What do you think about this Dido and England plays? We need we need a specialist. Wow, zero adjacency campus.
Hello.
Hello, Jack.
Oh, who invited this idiot?
Wow, man. Stop, bro.
Wow.
Jack, how was your game? Did you win that FFA?
Yes. Yes. I believe Teddy is back.
You think Teddy's back?
I think Teddy is back.
What do you think about this game? Who do you think is winning?
I mean, obviously England.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Almog on England with a bit of a slow start, but now as Death took over. What do you think about this expansion?
Literally, yeah, Godspawn, nothing else.
Are you a bit disappointed to see turn 51 government plaza and nothing in it?
I don't know. I don't understand people who do go Ancestral Hall in England. Like, you don't need anything else. Like, Warlord is completely useless because you generate enough gold. 25% on extra production on naval units.
I mean, you get most of your boats for free anyways.
I mean, yeah, but like, do you really need 25% on naval units when they have 100% production card? It's not that efficient since it's additive bonus. Also, gold reduction doesn't make a difference for England. It makes a lot of gold already. Like, audience is completely useless too on England. You have enough housing and food. I don't know. People should just always rush Ancestral in England and just settle as many cities as they can. It's like one of the best strats.
Yep.
I don't know, guys. I see the lack of religion in this game. I'm glad that they fixed it in the new patch.
Well, there is Russia with an apostle. He's getting evangelized. Oh, what is he going to evangelize it into? Oh, cross-cultural dialogue. What a surprise. Yeah, he can use this one to spread the religion then.
I mean, yeah, I can convert
Nope.
Todd. That's a nice, like, 20-30 signs for him. Oh, what is he doing?
He's
Yeah, what a man.
probably trying to get Golden Age, I would say.
6
Is it
turns.
already-
This is a
Can you
really late golden age. It's not
Can
something
you
we're
show us
used to.
what he evangelized into?
What? I think this was useless for now.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, he finished his religion, so that's really likely to be for Golden Age, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a bit weird because
Tomb
sacrifice
triggered
so
about
much
what? I mean, if he didn't do it for the golden age, let's see. He needs 62. He has 56. Alright, so he needs it for the golden age. That's for sure. Let's have a look what's going on up here. Some attempt to kill Persia. This is a really late warlord throne.
Just
Like,
not enough. He will take long to kill the walls. He doesn't have enough melee units to
yeah.
actually take down the cities.
I mean,
Unfortunately, I really don't see this game going anywhere for French team. They just
I
got
have to agree here. I don't like saying
Yeah.
like this is done, as I mentioned, but like
I really can't engineer a situation where like that they can come back from being this far behind.
If anything's gonna happen,
Especially
it's
not with that free simming England.
probably in the end of Mapuche to make something happen, or maybe a miracle from Dido. But I really don't see this happening.
I mean,
They
Dido on
don't
two
even
So we
have
see
cities.
to-
Dido on cartography, and well,
Yeah, I
Bro.
just sent these pre-builds to.
But 13 culture
England.
on how you call it?
I mean,
Zero.
look, England's ramped up to 100 science. Does he make the next golden age? Era
I
score
honestly
56.
doubt
He
it.
does. He already got it. As a matter of fact. I mean, this
Can
is
you show
a
what
this
he
is
did
a
to
really
get
this
into
is a
Russia?
really late one.
Yeah,
Well, he
because
got all the
everyone
admirals.
was
Well, he got all the
pretty
admirals. He will get.
Got the campus.
I don't know if he has the first
He got
fleet.
the campus. He went for like other continents settle.
Yeah, other
Probably
continent
first.
settles. Oh, he went to defend.
Guys, he's doing commercials and harbors. Is
He
this a
sues
war crime?
Auckland. Or Auckland is. Yeah, it's. What
Yeah,
do you
he
think,
he
Jack?
sues the
I
Auckland.
don't like it.
Wait,
He found
But
all
like
the
what?
different continents and he settled them. Like,
Oh yeah, and they're all not settled, so all of that is 3 hours ago every time. That's actually
Yeah,
so
exactly.
much.
That's a lot. He got the suit from Auckland.
Yeah, finding a
Settled.
continent that no player has settled on is a 4 hour score.
Yeah, probably
We got that like 2 or 3
circumnavigation.
times, so that's like a lot of 3 hour score for him.
yep.
But, like, look at the
Circumnavigation. too.
map. England literally have half of the map. Like, just
Yeah.
look at the minimap. Right
I mean,
now.
it's not even his. Like, there's
Probably
just
more
the.
than half of the more than half of the actual landmass he has from.
There
Oh,
was a
Egypt
huge-
rebuilding. Egypt rebuilding. Just planted the city. 15 turns on the chariot archer. 9 here. Ooh, wow. Oh, there goes
that
campus.
city will take forever to do
Yeah,
anything.
might be slightly tilted, queuing up the 15 turn horse
Oh,
archer.
the boys are in. The boys are in on 2 tiles.
Yeah.
I mean, these are really strong. Like, the fact that this age, the first golden age, was so long is a bit problematic for Persia here. But I mean, look, still like 16.
I mean, it's a bit annoying he loses those tiles, but there's no way he can ever actually push into this.
Yeah, right. Like with this city was a smart decision. Like Syria's not even contributing here. There's not much he can do anyway. Like City are trying to push at this point. At this point, it's 10 turns too late. Like
He got
clearly,
attacked
wow.
too.
Okay, Torjud getting attacked by getting pillaged. This is what I was telling you. Just pillaged everything. Torjud just overreacting to this single Malon rider that's already done its job.
I mean, it's weird it slipped through though. Like, he had
it's
the
not.
legends in there.
He went this way. Like,
Oh, okay.
like
I
for
see, I
him,
see.
this is a highway as well. Like he has 6 movement. Like he can
Probably
move
the Wonder
easily.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Malon rider, Russia trying to deal with horses. I guess with Defender of Faith they can. 3 horses are fine. This is a lot more effective than what Torjud has going. What's up with these campuses?
Zero adjacency campuses.
Yeah, Torjud has one as well.
Basically,
Tula has one as well. Rushing
That
library.
city will never grow past 3 pop.
I don't
I
understand
mean,
what
rushing
he did.
harbor here is a lot better. Rushing harbor.
I'm not
into
even a
the-
fan of these
Or
tiny settles. Like, he has no commercial stone, so he can't even make like internals to
Exactly.
build these cities.
He does have 60 science though. Like, I would think he's just rushing
How much gold per turn is
Cossacks.
he making?
I think they're
Probably
all on decent gold. So Russia 20, Persia
Yeah.
14. Okay, Torjud going negative now. 120 there. 13, 5, 5, 13. So
I don't.
Like, how much is Russia making? Sorry.
20.
It's 20. I
Russia
don't
is-
hate
Uh,
this as
I
much.
mean, yes,
Yeah.
some camps improved.
Yeah, but Russia has natural tiles for gold, like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
camp
what I
here
thought.
as well. So
And he is in Pen and Brush, not in Monumentality too. So he does have that gold income, even though it's really small.
exactly. I mean, Dido's
Well, at
just
least it neglects the upkeep.
Yeah,
of the...
yeah. I
That-
don't hate this campus spam at all.
Dido's just mass spamming his UU here to defend against England, but I think once we see Caravos got forced to this scientist.
I don't even understand why they try to push Persia. It's impossible here. Just look at his land. He has hills from his side and flatland in front of him, so the range units can never shoot up from like behind the hill.
They
Yeah, I
just
mean, they could have tried to cheese this, but I think Mapuche was too late. Like building Temple of Artemis here just means that he's not even going for a strong
Yeah, and
push.
Oracle too.
Oracle taking
Guys,
12
someone
turns.
told me that's a commercial hub below those two wonders, so that's really sad as well.
Well, I did call that
Honestly,
he
I
should
think-
make a commercial, but then this jungle tile exploded, and
I mean, that should have been a theater if he built.
I
big
mean,
ones.
yeah, if he was planning to do this, then they should have definitely been a theater square. Like he's
He
just having bad
went
game
for
with
those
the
wonders to
volcanoes.
get Golden Age again, but
Yeah, but he's having a fucking hard game
Yeah.
with the volcanoes just exploding.
it's hard to tell if
damaging
it's worth
everything.
it as well. I
Like
don't
his campus is not working because he's working on finishing Oracle, just derailing himself for this. Oh, he did. He chopped the jungle tile that ensured this city can never be taken for a campus. And now, like, these units can attack the city. Yeah, I guess he can get the catapult, but the catapult's gonna have a hard time.
Can we look at let's look at the text. So cartography in 2 for England here.
Dido get into
1 for
cartography
Dido,
faster.
but let's look at the amount of pre-builds and
Yeah.
also
Yeah, the
I'm-
gold.
do
They don't
see-
have the gold. They don't have the gold. And
We do
Dido.
save 700 gold on that on Mapuche though from the pillages. So yeah,
Yeah, but
something
it will
could
be
happen.
hard upgraded. Look, he's gone civil service.
I
He
mean, I
doesn't.
don't think England should push here before
It's 15 turns or
before the
so
frigates
to.
anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 15 turns until mercenaries. Like Dido has 15 culture.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind 1 caravel is 160 gold here then.
Whereas England first went for mercenaries and now he's going for civil service. So he's gonna have yeah, he has caravels already, but these caravels are not one-shotting. Byrim's super strong.
Wait, how does he have them already when he's 2 turns to cartography? What?
Well, I don't know. It says that. I think it was a bug. He finished it this turn. Why is he doing stirrups and not going for square rigging here?
What's the cartography boost again?
2 harbors.
Yeah, so he had that. For sure.
Oh, what an unfortunate placement for Niter. So let's see Niter wise, how are they doing? So England with 7 Niter. I think that was 1 per turn. Oh, he's gone for Preslov kill. Does he have a Niter anywhere else? He does
but
have in
look,
none.
Russia's getting muskets. He's gonna be able to push Dido maybe.
I think for sure. If he had a general, if he gets a general for bombards, this city dies. Like he just also needs to make an encampment here, but he's gone for a +1 campus. I don't know, it seems like a lot of wasted production to do it in every city. Like also here, he could have bought a +3.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe not the +0 campuses. Maybe those were like not needed at all.
So army-wise, I think Egypt just lost a lot of units here.
Yeah,
It
I
did
think
seem like he was gonna push a bit, but
yeah.
yeah.
Probably losing a city was a tilter for him. He decided to just go in. Maybe he thought he could do something. Just very hard to make it work against Immortal with General.
What are you guys talking about in the chat?
About the French ally not changing.
I mean, I propose that we get rid of the spy instead. That spy goes to another civ.
I mean,
It doesn't go to
it
another
makes
civ.
the civ better. Of course. Like,
Catherine
that's not
still
the
has
point,
it.
but I don't think it
Yeah, it
fits
also
the-
goes to another civ. I'm sorry, Jack.
What about free spy to Teddy, guys?
I think Teddy needs a free spy as well. Let's start the campaign.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
historically, America
Jack
had
just
a
won
lot
an
of
FFA
spies,
with
you know?
Oh,
Teddy.
we missed it. We missed it. Neapolis is gone. Scythia has taken Neapolis back in a blitzkrieg.
Yeah, I mean, definitely overextended by Toddard here to not make enough units. I mean, definitely.
I mean, he has 500 military, 400,
Oh,
which was here.
He has
Yeah.
the crossbows now, like, yeah, but all his military just, like, basically all those crossbows just got upgraded or came out the cap. Like,
Yeah, he's
not
just
advanced
getting
military at
them.
the
He's
front.
just getting them. Yeah.
Abel could
Yeah.
have done this a long time ago if he didn't go for that Rapanui. Now Toddard can maybe push back again because he has the advantage on having crossbows now.
It looks like he has
Oh,
pretty
we will
amazing
see,
protection in the
Actually,
capital.
Abel has crossbow tech as well, so depends if he can get gold from his team to upgrade those. I don't think with his culture he has mercenaries, but can we check on that?
37
No.
production in Georgia's capital.
Yeah, he went for early industrial.
Well, mercenaries in 8 turns. I mean, sure, Neapolis might fall again, but he will still have a line of crossbows
Yeah, I mean
defending.
they will have to ration the gold they made for pillaging to crossbows for CivFr and also to boats, and both of those is kind of investing into losing fights.
Alright, so Dido got all the gold, pretty much. He does have 40 per turn, but hard upgrades is so costly.
That really hurts.
Like, let's have a
Where
look.
what is it?
England
180?
has 500
160,
military.
I think, right?
180. Oh no, wait, it's cheaper on Bayreams.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I think it should be. I vote A, you vote B.
Just look at production difference from Bayream to Carlo. Oh,
Whoops. So
why A, you need to vote B.
B.
I think you have to vote yourself, though.
No, the first option.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Somebody thought I voted myself, but I think that was a misconception. So Bayream is 65 production. No, they're the same. No, this is. So they're all the same apparently. Is this possible?
Yes.
Alright, so it
They're
will
all-
be
they're the
180.
same.
Yeah, so it will be 180 gold for each caravel.
Yeah, that's so much gold into so few units versus England just got a few for free.
Yeah,
and
England
then
also
after-
has the +3 admiral, so I think Dido goes Dark Age here.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
Guys, let's look at the Congress real quick because that's the one for building units, which could be interesting, I think.
We'll have a look. So yeah, so England will only have -2 compared to Dido here.
Well, England has civil and 2 as well, so then
Oh, it will have. No,
he
but
will have.
Dido also has civil. So Dido rushed civil and he's just gonna hard upgrade everything.
Looks like he's going for the scout spam.
Audience chamber on England.
What could he
Oh,
get?
this could be really tough to crack Dido here. Like this is insane. Like how the guy's been Irel and then turn 58.
Yeah.
Like he's going to Irel England here somewhat.
I mean, he will need like we see right now, 15 turns to square rigging, and England.
Well, yeah,
should-
but these
I don't know why
carnivals are
England's
still.
not finishing square rigging, probably making more rebuilds at the moment or collecting more niter.
No. Collecting more niter. I guess this will be one frigate.
I think that's a mistake. He
Because
should be
just trying to
researching
push him with
frigate.
only caravel seems really optimistic.
He gets a full frigate from his harbor if he builds it, even though and it doesn't consume his niter.
We'll check out next turn.
Well, I don't.
Maybe he needs to
I didn't
boost.
see him
I
going
think.
for frigate tech. I don't think he has frigate tech.
Well, look. I
Yeah.
think his science just dropped down. So no, he didn't.
But he wasn't going for that. He was going gunpowder.
I think he's doing gunpowder for Russia. No, for Persia here. So he was doing gunpowder for Persia. So
Oh,
Persia
maybe.
gets muskets. And maybe Russia as well. No, Russia doing universities. Zero adjacency campus into universities. Interesting.
Yeah.
So Persia getting to muskets gold wise. I mean there'll be some muskets, but he will require teams niter. Okay, Tordred fortifying his legions. I don't know. This has taken a bit of a turn.
Wait, does CivFr has a World of Throne?
Yeah, it
Yes.
does. Oh, actually, not
No,
yet.
Oh,
He's
not yet.
building
Finish
it.
next
Oh
turn.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
finishing this.
Yeah,
I think that's huge.
That
like
took him a
World of-
long time to build. That was like 9 turns total to build.
But then again, Tordred doesn't have it. Tordred has gone audience.
Yeah, but Tordred has 37 production capital, whereas Abel is 24,
Yeah.
Can you show how the Congress ended?
17. And I mean, Tordred capital is like those two cities combined pretty much. So plus 100% towards production. So whatever's being built is done.
Who voted for it?
I think everyone. Give me a second.
They
No
both
points.
voted for that. That's interesting.
So no great general points. Production faith. No, they voted for faith. French team voted for faith, whereas Philyboys voted for production.
Yeah.
So it will be okay. So this night was almost finished, and it takes 3 more turns now.
Which is a bit weird because Dido has a lot of pre-builds there.
Yes. So
Yeah, but England will be getting boats for free, and
well,
think it's
that's
I mean,
not
it's
true.
not that
That's
many.
not true. I mean, if Dido had mercenaries here, I think he would be able to roll over England.
Yeah, like that's a bit bizarre from them.
yeah, I think England is playing too greedy for the late game expand when in reality all he needs to do to win the game
I
is
think he
kill
has
Dido.
underestimated Dido, and it's turn 60. Like he should have had the frigates turn 50 there, and Dido would have died. But he didn't. I mean, Almog had a bit of a slow start. And have a look at this. I mean, these caravels are just dying.
I think they went for it because Tordred already had a lot of crossbows and they think he
think
could
so, too.
maybe push.
Yeah, respect for Deluxe to holding up here so well, but
If he raised this city, he would have irrelled Russia here. He would have been the hero of the team.
Russia doesn't even have a lot of units, it seems.
What's Russia's
I guess he could phase
science?
by.
I mean, Russia's carrying their science right now.
Can you show Russia Government Plaza? I don't even think he has the building yet to fight by.
He has Warlord Throne, yeah, I saw this before. So I think he's building universities everywhere. And then maybe he will get Cossacks or something. But he's not gonna have
That's
a
a
general.
bit weird. I don't know if I like the universities.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Russian universities in a game where like there's so much conflict.
Yeah,
so close
he
to so
should
many players.
push.
Universities are
Yeah,
such a
him not
huge production
pressuring Dido here is just
Yeah,
giving
it's
Dido
pretty huge.
the
It's
ability to go bully England. And I mean, sure, this Caravel fleet. I mean, this Caravel fleet has a loss.
Yeah, and like if Dido manages to get to level 3 caravels,
And
those
he can
will
use
be
this
a-
for extra flanking as well. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. There it is. He can kill it.
Yeah, I mean, I think eventually England will still win just because of the better position. But Dido's playing this very well. Like he's making
But
this
this is
really
a
difficult
threat.
for him.
Well, you say that, but I mean, this is coming out as a caravel, not as a frigate.
Yeah, we have to remember that
It's 100% production.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, would I like to see him hold up the harbor there until he gets the frigate tech as well? That would have probably like hold it for one turn. The next turn he can get a frigate for free instead of the caravel. That would have made a big difference here too.
And if we remember earlier, he had like a quadrime he suicided. I think he wishes he would have that rebel now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he has one quadrireme here. Let's have a look. So we will see muskets on Persia, and that will be a huge pressure on Egypt here. I think that might crack Egypt, though he is getting.
It's all a question if they
crossbows.
have gold. How much gold does Philyboys have now?
130 per turn, 7, 11, 21. They have a lot per turn, but now Dido's got 50 as well. I think they have double the French gold, but French had pillaged a lot.
Tordred actually having a lot more difficulties than I would have thought he had.
Yeah, he played it a bit greedy, and look, it all got pillaged. I think his morale is a bit low now. Like those two Malones,
Yeah, I didn't expect those two Malones to do that much damage either.
Well, it's a wide land, so it's really hard to defend.
Yeah. Looks like Russia's sending horses to Scythia.
Oh, that sucks. Like having that much effort into killing weaponry just for 2 rebel now, obviously a huge. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Like that really sucks. Like maybe before you can justify the investment into it.
I think we'll just see
like
Gandhi
at this
take
point,
it.
he's gotta realize this was.
Oh, the walls as well.
Oh, those hurt like for sure.
This is so demoralizing as well. What a hard game. I think we will see this city fall again with the upgrade of muskets.
When did Red hit gunpowder?
Yeah, he was for turn before.
Yeah, no, he was
Oh, Persia in normal age, not in dark age. That's a feels bad. Normal age, golden age, dark age.
Yeah.
That's a feels bad. If Persia had dark age, I think that would have been better.
Of course.
Let's see. So Egypt though only at apprenticeship right now. So at muskets he will have
definitely get problems here. Yeah, already taking metal casting on Persia, so he could go for bombards as well, even if Egypt decides to build walls. He has a measure against that. So this naval fight is kind of stalled out until frigates.
Yep.
Even though it looks like to me, if I see this correctly, that the Caravel fleet, Dido managed to kill that.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't see it anywhere, so I assume that one's gone. That's definitely well played by him.
Sorry guys, I need 1 minute of AFK.
Sure.
But yeah, this game definitely turned to be closer than we thought it would initially.
Yeah,
least
I
for me.
mean, we can only give credit to the French players here. Like, we analyzed how they were disadvantaged, obviously by the spawns a little bit, but especially respect to the Luxi on Dido that he managed to hold up that well this far. Even though I think it's also partially due to Death not committing to this push hard enough. Like, he's trying to like go super greedy with his sim and kill this guy at the same time. And I think he just needs to commit to this push. Like, he kills Dido and the game is basically won. So that's definitely, in my opinion, a misplay by him.
Yep.
So right now it doesn't look anyone has enough units here to really push, but also seems
Yeah.
like well, now there's one frigate that arrives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dido's too far off frigates for now. England can get a few frigates and then just start shooting this down and we'll slowly start to push, but still looks like it will be a lot more effort than it initially should have been if he fully committed to this push.
Yeah,
So
like
someone in chat asked who's playing England. That's Death from CPL.
you'd have to think that if Dido could have upgraded all his caravels, he could have pushed England. Like with this plus 100% Congress, I think it would have been possible.
Yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate part. Like, you can never know which Congress, which options will present themselves in Congress. So I don't know. And also, there was not really a way for him to get mercenaries in time. That's a bit unfortunate. Like, upgrading caravels for the full amount is just so expensive.
Stat-wise, we can see Mapuche leading the stats for French team. He has 81 signs. It's pretty respectable. Only second to Russia and England. He's doing holy can. Right now it's teching field cannons. I'm not quite sure why, but probably.
So why we're not seeing an upgrade here from Red Phoenix towards muskets is probably because they don't have enough niter for frigates and muskets right now.
Yeah.
So otherwise he could probably push Egypt here.
Yeah, they're definitely prioritizing England's war, but Red Phoenix could push if they had enough resources. It's just less valuable pushing kind of irrelevant player like Egypt here than England defeating Dido.
Well, apologies for the spectator himself being FK right now. He should be back in a second, and then we can continue to observe the full scene here.
Alright, my apologies, guys. What should I go check?
Well, I just said that Red Phoenix has musket tech, but he can't really upgrade because they need the niter for frigates right now.
That's true, but the advantage he has is unit production is more expensive. So this is about as many crossbows as he can get now.
Yeah, and obviously Egypt extremely far behind here in science. Still, like, just starting to do printing now, so I mean, I don't want to say never, but probably not getting towards field cannons this turn, this game, whilst Persia can just make a few field cannons, muskets, and gun this down, and then probably kill Egypt in like the next 20 turns if they can manage to get enough niter on their team.
Alright, so the only medieval general was obtained by Rome. So
yeah, and
if he has a muskets, they're not even going to be. Is this going to be a double attack? What's going on?
I mean, the damage you will see for the hover over is for the melee attack, not for the ranged attack.
Yeah, but he can attack it twice and he can get the general in.
That's not gonna kill that.
I mean, sure it will.
I mean,
With
Red
3
Phoenix will
attacks.
not be able to get a general here for his
No, it never shows the attack damage.
Neither will Egypt get one for his crossbows. Also, I don't know about this hanging gardens by Egypt. Like, it's way too late to be wonder building here. Like,
I mean,
he's so far behind. He needs to do something to improve
there
his
we go.
Science stats, not build wonders.
Oh, it wasn't a one shot. Okay.
Yeah, definitely misleading. It shows the melee attack instead of the ranged one.
Yeah, but I would still think, it's a 3 shot.
I mean, he did not have the general in range for one shot.
Oh, okay, so this is why. So he didn't move it in. Okay, it was a misplay. Well, not for one shot. This has a double shot, right? Oh, it doesn't.
No, it's melee unit.
Oh, okay, that was a debate. This is a false El Comandante.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this catapult could die, yeah. Well, I don't think catapult is that relevant.
Can you show the naval fight again?
So the progress is such that England has very little navy here. Well, but he has the vision.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's probably just cheaper for SDEF to make settlers that finish harbors to get his boats than actually hard build some boats.
And I think he's doing exactly that.
He could send his niter away and gold by quadrims to then upgrade. That's also another option.
But then just think of this: he got audience chamber. If he had ancestral hall,
not a huge fan of that. Like, all his cities with the governor already had respectable pop, and like now had like 8-9 pop, and now he has like 11.
Yeah, and he
the
doesn't
tiles he's
have.
getting from that, like he doesn't even have enough good tiles to work. So I think Warlord's for a much better option here.
He also had to kill Auckland, it seems like.
Yeah. So he kills Auckland, but imagine he had in every city he just started with, every settler, he would get a free builder that would chop out a harbor. That's just a frigate immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, either that or Warlord Throne. I think Audience Chamber is by far the worst option here.
And I think he has to go for cold here for ironclads. Yeah, so ironclads and frigates maybe to finish him off. Russia just doing absolutely nothing here. Like so on this front, he just has decent science.
Can you show what he's taking towards? Probably towards Cossacks, and he's building Grandmaster's Chapel in his capital right now.
Cossacks.
So in 4 turns he will be also able to fade by units.
Yeah, but he
and
needs
that's also a line for
bombard.
Cossacks. So
He needs bombards here.
but he doesn't have bomber tech, I assume, if he's going the Cossack line for
No,
another
but he can get it.
while.
I think Cossacks are okay
I
to go
think-
kill these archers. It's just a
That's
question.
fine, but I think he could put a lot more pressure on.
I mean,
Tiger
he's
than
not
Doc
gonna
really.
get to crossbows like that fast. Like he's gone square rigging. He doesn't have niter. He's gonna have to rely on, I think, Mapuche to provide niter, and they only have really one source of niter on their team. How far is? Oh no, never mind. Gunpowder for Scythia here, but he doesn't have any.
I mean, Tordit has a general that works with muskets once they are able to get him the gold that he needs, and also probably the niter that he needs to upgrade muskets. He
Yeah.
can probably start pushing again.
Turdra's paranoia. Have a look at this. This
I mean, this is
Malon
just
rider is
playing
going
safe,
nowhere.
like-
Yeah, but what is he going for here? For field cannons?
I don't know. I don't think field cannons are that amazing for him here because.
He's so far off.
Wait, stirrups? Wait, does he?
He's so far off.
Oh, he went all that way.
He
to
has
print.
printing though.
I think he hard boosted printing maybe for his team. On those
No, I
lines?
think Russia might
Otherwise,
have gotten
I can't really
printing.
explain
No,
why
Russia
he's
got
behind.
Russia, yeah. Russia did the printing bit because he built 2 universities, I think.
Oh, there's horses moving towards the Scythia side. So I think what they will do is upgrade Cossacks on the flank towards Scythia here.
Double
It seems like.
attack, yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that, but it seems like that's what they're going for here.
How does this ironclad like
Ironclad Admiral.
ironclad
Fine.
compared to these caravels?
The Dark Age is too strong.
No. Yeah, but England has the +3 admiral.
I mean, the Lux is doing a really good job utilizing like all the support bonuses and stuff in the water, making it really difficult for Esdev to push him here.
I mean, the fact that he doesn't have a little cheeky builder to improve these 2 hills here is so painful to watch. Like, this is getting chopped, this is chopped, that's a frigate. I mean, if Dido had the courage to counterattack here, I guess these frigates hurt. I think. Oh, this is a bait. Didn't even upgrade the ironclad. So this is one quadrireme lost. Actually, maybe 2 quadriremes lost. Oh, he doesn't want to go kill it. Does he have the 4 vision admiral? No, he doesn't. So he used that one. He does, but he's using it. So he has 2 admirals, which he's using. Interesting. Let's have a look at Historia with a single musket. I think just to block the choke point. And what's going on here? Red Phoenix going for another push without muskets.
Well, it's just I mean, he has the musket tech, not the opportunity to upgrade it due to resource limitations on his team, but he's deciding to move anyway, and Egypt actually just doesn't have lots of military left, so this might even work out. I mean, of course, Phoenix will lose lots of units here, but he has
he's getting a
bigger
bomber
standing
now.
military right now than Egypt, so it might work regardless.
Oh, his government plaza got destroyed. Oh,
No, I think it got
pillaged. Oh wow,
Wow.
another cheeky sniper, man. Like he was sitting here the entire game, and then at one point he just decided to push him.
Yeah.
What is this?
Historia doing a really great job with these Malons.
Like this cheeky Mapuche strats. But these walls get finished in 2 turns. Like I don't know if Thebes falls here, really.
Yeah, I don't like this push because if it fails, you can maybe get punished in the next era or something.
Yeah, I mean, him losing all his units when the Congress is to make building units more expensive is really risky.
Yeah, it's risky to push like
losing
this.
all his rebuilds, and due to the Congress also, this bombard is taking 4 turns to build still. So by the time that comes in, he might already have lost all his units.
Oh, he might lose this immortal.
But you also have to keep in mind that every crossbow he kills is really valuable because it's almost impossible for Egypt to replace them.
Yeah, Egypt is building swordsmen. And those are pretty useless against immortals.
Yeah, and also he's taking like 5 turns to build a sword.
I think this was like a push to kill as many crossbows, and now if he just goes back, gets muskets, I think that's it. With a single siege tower, that's good enough. Because now Egypt has only 3 crossbows, 4. Oh, their plan failed. Oh, the volcano exploded.
Oh wow, I mean that's just unlucky as fuck.
Well, you say that, but there was another safe way to go through to Arpenum.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's still unlucky nonetheless.
Well, yeah, but I
So
mean,
next turn there's the
they are crying heavily about disasters now. Oh no, wait, no,
Grandmaster Chapel getting
that
finished.
was irrelevant. So he has Grandmaster Chapels, but if I remember, his faith pattern wasn't that great. Okay, I mean it's on 50.
Should be something like 60, 70?
50.
Oh.
He's building.
I mean that's not a lot at all actually.
Yeah.
Probably wanna faith by horses. What are they? 80 faith?
No, but he's. Can you show us tech tree, please?
Just doing shipbuilding. Yeah,
I want to know if he finished.
No, he's doing the smart thing.
Okay, no. Okay, that's well played. He's holding off on the tech for the Cossacks, so when he finishes it now, he can pre-buy some courses to upgrade them into Cossacks, so he can get more value of his faith. Oh, that looked kind of weird.
Yeah, that looked weird.
Yeah, I mean that's a spectator mode thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Dido did have a shot here, but I think now he's just going to get over.
Yeah, they just couldn't upgrade.
He cannot hard building right now is really difficult for him. And England's just stupid ability gives it 3 ships, and it has infinite land.
So yeah, I guess it turned out well for the Philyboys this Congress.
Turned out okay, even though.
I mean, I think if he played it.
I think it wasn't needed.
I want to see better, but if he played it different here, he definitely could have killed Dido.
Yeah.
And I think that, like,
It also
I'm not
works
saying
for
this
Dido if
wrong,
Dido
like,
could have played this
he's still
differently.
gonna kill Dido eventually, but like I think this could have won them the game a lot sooner.
Yeah, for sure. Also, like Russia not focusing on Dido here is quite interesting.
Yeah,
I don't really
definitely.
get that.
I would call
He-
that a
He
misplay.
has so
Actually.
shitty science, and like he went into frigate tech, so you definitely should try to attack that
Yeah.
guy from land.
There's no
Nice.
way like Dido has.
Like he has so many ships, and then there is someone else sitting
Yeah, I
next to
mean,
him.
you see Dido going for engineering right now, which means he will. I mean, he will get to crossbows in like 4 or 5 turns now.
Do we
Well,
see
no,
Russia
only
getting
like 4 turns.
Cossacks next turn? So yeah, we see Cossacks getting,
Yeah, we see a few
Hey
people.
guys.
but they're not
Guys.
such a great unit.
Guys, I have a good news from workshop of back abusing. Apparently, new Teddy ability works on naval units, even at water. Teddy naval safe, boys.
Wow.
I mean, technically, it's off your own continent.
Yes. I mean, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to say that I'm going coastal Teddy.
I mean, it's
Well,
I'm
Nice.
back with Todd right now.
Why is he upgrading these units so soon? Like, how does this happen? How does one caravel manage to pillage everything here? So
Can you
Dido
check if
34
England does have printing actually?
I'm pretty sure he does so. Red
Yeah,
coats.
yeah. Okay, yeah. He automatically does.
I don't know why he got the musket if he was getting red coats so fast. Did he just bought a sea dog here?
Yeah, well, it's weird. Because like on the other side, Red Phoenix could have definitely used gold, but I don't know.
I mean, definitely there could have been better.
I think Egypt could have died if they upgraded the.
Sure, for
Muskets.
sure. Egypt still doing printing 6 turns, nowhere near muskets. Definitely
Yeah.
able to kill that if they invest into that.
He's building pyramids here as well.
And
Yeah,
Great
really
Bath.
building great
Great
bath, already having built hanging gardens. Like, what are these investments? Like, he needs to invest into
Culture
science.
victory. Man.
He doesn't have adjacent
Culture victory.
Does he even have a government plaza as well? Should definitely
Culture
have a wall of
victory.
throne here.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
that's
happening.
lame. Like, I don't like these investments into wonders in this situation at all. Like, this is, in my opinion, a huge mistake.
Man, he is the bard singing while the ship sings.
I mean, if he invested into a government plaza with Walnut Throne, at least he could have like +2 campuses, which is like better than having nothing. So I think that would have been much better investment of his production.
Well, we finally see the bomber. Now this bomber should one-shot these walls. If I could see, but yeah, if it doesn't, it's a 2-shot on the walls. Russia going really huge with this science. 21. Actually, not even so much. Yeah, the smart thing is he did convert Ostia that has Moksha in it. Still gonna need 1 charge there. And let's have a look. He's gonna go kill those archers really good because he will not be able to get the new archers, new crossbows.
Yeah, I think that is finally dying here.
He doesn't have a caravel inside. I know this caravel is.
Yeah, he can just slam with Cossacks.
Oh,
and
they
he
concede.
just-
Alright, GG. French team finally conceded. I think, yeah, as soon as they type GG, it's game over.
I mean, I don't know what exactly changed their mind to CC now, but I guess.
Well,
I mean, I like that they tried. It's just unfortunate position for them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
well, they tried, and I think Daido has proven that it was a good effort. Like Daido losing on the sea now is just unbearable.
Yeah, you have to think. Yeah, it was kind of like so decided by Spawn. It's bad to say it, but it's also true. We predicted right from turn 8-10 that it would have been very hard for French team.
I mean,
And
there
so
were
it was.
definitely also mistakes on both sides, which could have swung the game in one or the other way. So, yeah.
I think Tordra definitely getting carried by the team here. Daido, that was probably the hero of not Daido was the hero of a French team with what is that? What happens if I write GG? So I was also able to concede. Everyone conceding the game. All right. So Daido almost killing that. Okay, this is getting just annoying now. So Daido definitely able to, like almost raising Astrakhan, which was huge. Denying this city, getting some of those juicy chocolate hill tiles.
He did try.
Would definitely deny these two cities again.
Oh yeah, there are also the Cossacks now, which is also part of by the SEC, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. The Storia did really good job with the Malon Riders. Guess that's it. As they're pulling England here. I'm curious, like if Esdeath didn't sub and it was Almog, how would this have played out? Given that his game was a bit slower.
Yeah. I think Almog definitely wouldn't have settled as much. But then again, I think he would have gone earlier for Daido. Hard to say. Pretty unfortunate for Liege as well. I think he thinks he had the very best spawn and that he had to derail himself. Even though, I don't know, maybe he could have just waited, not gone in full. I don't know.
I'm just curious, how does this city have such low growth? It has a 2-3, a 3-2. I don't think he's working the correct tiles here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's also just other housing.
No, it has a granary in it. Granary, it has a camp, it has plantation. Alright, so I think this is it. I mean, there's no post-game analysis. We pretty much summed it all up. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone that followed, subscribed. We will see to cast more games. We'll maybe play during the week as well, some FFAs or something. I will probably not stream any teamers unless it's a 4v4. And yeah, see you until next time, guys. Have a good day. Oh, let's see if there's anyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
So,
Let me just see if there's anyone to. Okay, so Red Phoenix is streaming, but I mean that's pretty much game over now. Oh well, there's nobody from CPL really streaming. If you guys wanna go, I will not host, but you can go watch the other game analysis from the French if you speak French. If not, then I guess wait for another game. Jack, will you stream? Will you play another game, Jack?
I'll probably play. Depends when it starts. If there will be any good game, I'll play. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys can hang around, wait for Jack in a bit to stream. Alright, see you later.
But I'll probably wait for 2 minutes.